mix up the tone a little bit. Sage, Eva Watson, and Shadow Wolf, welcome to stream. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. We're in for a good time today, all right? I feel it. I feel the third level of, or the third area of the Mario mod is going to be great. And I think we're on to Click Clock Woods, or Tick Tock Woods, or Click Clack Woods, or Wood. I have Wood. I don't know what wood we're on. Kojiro, welcome to the stream. What is this music? This is from Final Fantasy. It hurts your soul? What are you talking about? Dude, this is great music. Click Clock Wood. Okay, yeah, Click Clock Wood. Dude, this is from Final Fantasy. This is super good. Well, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, which is not like a mainline Final Fantasy game. It's one of the spin-offs. But I really like the world. It's good. It's good. I'm actually kind of surprised. I haven't found anyone who's like actively disliked this soundtrack yet. This is from the... Oh, what's the name of it? I don't remember what the name of it is. But it's from the Manor, which is one of the more interesting levels in my opinion. Oh, also loud, sorry. Mute quick. It sounds like Squidward. That's a oof, dog. Big oof moment. You still like clarinets? Okay, that's fair enough. This song also hurts my soul, but only because it reminds me that I fucking love this game so much and I'll never be able to experience it for the first time again. Let that sink in. Anyway. Grim, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're having a wonderful day. But I guess that's more of a good hurts my soul. So there's that. I guess we should transition over to the Banjo-Kazooie music. That's kind of what we do. So chat, I finally broke down and just started using the Windows Game Bar thing, and it's actually not bad. Oh shit, Manor, that's it. Weird AI, welcome to the stream, and Echo Senpai, good morning. Thanks for stopping up. You can hear the game but not see it. Yeah, not yet, not yet. I like to transition it in and be like, okay, we got done with the other music. Now we're sliding into the Banjo-Kazooie music. Sometimes it works. Sometimes the Windows Game Bar is like, hey, fuck you, I'm not moving. And that's interesting. Anyway, Welcome to the stream, everyone. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm just going to get this out of the way right now. Yes, I'm growing the beard back. It will be back with us in a couple of months. Until then, it's probably going to look real goofy. But, yeah, until then, let's go. Carius, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Actually, I need to do one more thing I forgot to do. Hold on just a second. I think Green P might freeze for a second. God, I am so ready for this stream shit. So good and ready. So you have to let me know. I did some adaptations to the input display. You have to let me know what you think of them. It kind of looked like a little crusty on the outside, and I really hated that. So I added like a drop shadow to it, or just like a slight outline. But yeah, I got it working. It's works quite well actually. I'm pretty proud of it. I had to edit. I didn't want to use the same one Simple Flips was using, just because like I don't know. I want to be my own person. But I ended up using a program called Munia or something. I don't know exactly how to say it, but it's basically just an updated version of that. So I'm like, okay, yeah. We'll throw my hat into that ring. Why not? Because the other one was like really kind of difficult to get working, honestly. But this one's a bit more streamlined, luckily. All right, chat. Don't you do that, young man. First off, I don't remember how to get to where we're going. That's cool. Second off, I actually want to double check here. I think we're missing some things. So Spiral Mountain. I mean, of course we got everything there. Don't need game totals. Humbo's Mountain, we're good. Treasure Trove Cove, I know we're good. Clanker's Cavern, I know we're good as well. Am I gonna click Stop and Swap after I finish the final battle? I don't know if you can. I'm playing the original, so I'm not sure if you're able to. Bubble Glue Swap, we need to go back and do the thing we needed the shoes for. Freeze Easy Peak, same thing, we need the shoes. In the original game you can? Can you just not, Interesting. I know you could do it in the... Okay, so everything else we're good. You did it on console? Like, on the original or on the... That's really weird. I swear you weren't... Maybe it's that you couldn't get the ice key. I feel like there was something that you can't do, but I don't remember what it is. You can? Okay. I mean, we'll give it a shot. Oh, okay, so you can't, like... Gotcha. Oh, you can't transform to Tui. Okay, that's what's going on. I was like, I swear, I read a Nintendo Power once, like, yeah, there's functionality we were gonna do, and then we didn't. I'm just like, that's unfortunate. But yeah, if you can at least collect it, that would be really nice, actually. I've never done that before, so that might be a good goal to have, honestly. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was up here. Methinks. Okay, that's what I was thinking of. Makes sense. Is it all the colors? Oh, it's plenty of colors. Don't you worry about that. That was one of the more interesting things about dyeing it such like a dark purple is when it faded. So, you may not remember, but one of the things that I tried to do, a cheat room on the internet, yeah, it's, I wanted silver match my hair. Okay, well they just said it was purple. We'll do purple baseline. A little bit, no, fuck. Dude, this is why I don't allow you to pick one of the one color. It's a pain in the ass. And then like a little bit of just, I think we'll just do another one of those. All right. It's the vague colors. Grunty will delete your save file? That's wild. Blows me away. I'd rather not. Alright, fine. I'm coming through, plants. Anyway. Not the stop and swap cheats, though. I actually haven't done any cheats so far. I wanted to do the, Wait a minute. Oh, I forget where this is. Actually, I don't... I remember where it is now. Okay. I think it would actually be faster just to reset. Silver was the color that I was going for, too, like, originally. Actually, I legitimately think it'd be faster just to reset instead of going all the way back. Because this is next to Treasure Trove Cove, I think, isn't it? Not 100% sure. I might have missed something. Whatever. Either way. Oh, no, the notepad's not there yet. I haven't unlocked that yet. Don't remember how to unlock the notepad. Or the puzzle pad, or whatever it's called. The jiggy switch. Yeah, I don't remember the jiggy switch is either. It's next to Treasure Trove Cove. Swim around in that water. Don't you have to activate the switch, though? Like, I remember how to get there, but I don't remember exactly where it is. It might have been a little bit further ahead. I noticed there was a door open. Banjo or Donkey Kong? Just open up Smash. Easy. Banjo's DLC. So that's an advantage. If it were just Banjo, I think Donkey Kong's got it on lockdown. He's been relying on this bird way too long. I think the TikTok clock switch was in the lobby, but you have to go back to Treasure Trove to drop the jiggies. Okay. I just want to double check and make sure I didn't, like, hit it last time, because, I mean, I have hit all the switches that I've gone into, but I don't remember if I've actually unlocked this one yet. Okay. Not active just yet. Also, name that sound. You got it. I'm gonna play a sound in roughly in a little bit of time. You gotta name that sound in 3, 2, 1.
Scatter.
Okay. It's a little bit off the beaten path for my channel, so if you get it, good for you. That's not even like a current sound from that one game. Oh yeah, it's definitely from a game. And it is the source of my fucking nightmares, dude. I hate that stupid ability. Angry British man. I'm genuinely curious. It's not an anime. It is from a video game. You missed it? I'll replay it for you. Scatter! That one stealth game set in Victorian times? It is not. Okay, I'll give somebody 1 or 2 more guesses. Mattycat coming in. Oh my god, I almost said a bunch of stuff. Mattycat, thank you so much for the tier 1 subs. I appreciate you. What a way to come back. I appreciate you. And thank you so much for dropping those subs on the crew. All right, really appreciate you coming on back. Anyway, so that was Hanzo from Overwatch. He had an ability, and it was called Scatter Arrow. Jump off Spiral Mountain and die. I've already done that. I mean, you can drop a 5 on the stream, and I'll do it again, but no, I know it's not in here. Okay, first things first. Hanzo, Overwatch, wields a bow, has an ability where, so you'd shoot at a certain point and the arrow would like fracture and like out from that point. And it's a really cool concept. Like the idea is maybe, you get a body shot on someone, you can finish them off from like around the corner. It's in the, all the shorts and stuff, it's portrayed as like this, million IQ ability. But realistically, what people would do is they just shoot it at your feet and one-shot tanks. And that was fucking annoying. So I'm glad it's gone. Anyway, yeah, so if you can tell, I've opened up an old wound there, but yeah, not a great ability. Alright. So... I feel like I may have just wasted everyone's time. I'm glad everyone's doing okay today, by the way. That's really nice. Let's see how many of these I can get through. Oh, one it seems. I would honestly rather have... It's easier to get health. No! Fucking leave me alone. Why is this one so aggressive? Anyway, it's easier to get health than it is the fucking, things. Oh, I forgot you can't kill that guy, actually. I think it's up here now that I think about it. Surely it's not past there. That doesn't make sense. So it should be somewhere above. It might be in this little cove here. Unless it's over here, maybe. No, don't touch me. Do not sting, please. There it is. Well, I have managed to waste everyone's time, but, finding groups online. Well, Maddie, I mean, if you need anything, you know the crew's always here for you, so, don't be shy. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm pretty sure I dealt with a gambling addiction in college. Partially because I just kept winning, and you know, I got the whole mindset of, well, I'm not losing anything, so there.
Guess you gotta go commit Banjo-Kazooie now, ha 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 hu way hu ha he hu ha ha hu hu wai ha hu ah hu hu ha ha.
I will do that.
Darkness, 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 heart, light, darkness, effing the almathimia imi malfo moin
Light, darkness.
Love your stuff.
Wow, the bot really just... Oh my god. Okay. The bot really just cut you off there, and it's like... really love your Boom. Done. That's all you get. I did at one point. Well, I mean, it never got to the point where it was, like, super bad. Actually, let me explore this first, and I will commit a Banjo-Kazooie. But I will one-up your Banjo-Kazooie with an extra Banjo-Kazooie. Insanity, welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Boy, the whole damn crew's here. I mean, I guess we gotta come back this way anyway, so there's nothing really stopping me. Okay. So let's get this Banjo-Kazooie out of the way. I'm gonna do the one that I did earlier that I really, really enjoyed because it was hilarious, and it has to do with the snowy level. Unless you want a specific, like, classic off Spiral Mountain banjo jump. But I think you will find that this is quite suitable. Bear in mind, I did this on accident too. But then I found it and I'm like, this is the one. This is it. Why does snow exist? What even is snow? Alright, well I gotta make sure I'm at full health first, because that's just what you do. Alright, chat. This one's for Kajiro. For our Lord and Savior Kajiro. It's time. My favorite Banjo-Kazooie spot. It's fun until you have to drive somewhere. Oof. Yeah, well, especially when you live in a place where people just don't understand how to drive in snow. No! You're gonna mess everything up. No, you're messing it up. That's for you, Kajiro. It wasn't as good as I wanted it to be, but alas. Alright, anyway. GG Bango. I gotta say, I'm seeing some very wholesome things in chat, and I love that. You guys are very good. Very great. I was like, guys are good. Anyway. Explain how snow is. I have to explain how freezing works. Oh. Please don't get physics on me. I don't actually know where I'm going with this. Hey, look, all I'm saying is there are certain things that pay the bills. You know. Now, if you're like... Obviously, if it's like, if I'm like 99 notes in, it's gonna cost you more than $5. Oh, that's right, I have to do that on the way. Good reminder. I forgot all about that. I was doing other stuff. I was like, I'm gonna do this water thing. Alright, that one wasn't on purpose, but, you know, we take it, I guess. It doesn't snow where I live very often, honestly. Like, the weather around here is pretty much the same year-round. Like, it gets really, like, rainy and stuff, but that's about it, honestly. Other than that, it's pretty chill, you know? Which is good. Well, not chill as in cold, but it's nice. Now we'll unlock the thing. Thank you for the reminder, by the way. It's kind of fun for a little while. I feel that. I mean, it also comes from... so I used to live in a place that had a lot of snow, and then it kind of, like, disappeared. So, that's not great, but... Congrats on almost 3 years. Well done, honestly. So I had to go back and make sure that I was congratulating the right thing. Because that's a huge achievement, honestly. Alright, now we can go back. No, don't touch, please. I'd rather not. Can't imagine snow at all. I mean, if you've literally never seen it, it's like... It's kind of like, whenever, So, like, tropical rainforests and stuff, right? They have, I'm gonna stop saying that because I'm not 100% sure if that's a fact. But tropical rainforests have like a very similar kind of thing where it can be surprisingly warm in them depending on certain temperatures, but I don't remember what makes those criteria, so I'm not gonna like try to spread misinformation because I will accidentally. I never do it on purpose, but boy, you give me a thing I think I know, and I will tell everyone, and then they'll all be a little bit dumber because they listen to me. Alright, now let's finally do this thing. I also don't remember where I'm going with this. No. But we don't. I'm just kind of guessing to go here? I'm not sure. Maybe it's in this room. This is the one that would make sense. Oh, wait, there it is probably. Yeah, definitely. Okay. So this is maybe like a shortcut or something? Not really sure what I'm... Oh, a Cheeto book. Okay. A book. Cheeto Bear and Bird have found once more another spell they get. You don't rhyme very well, my boy. You don't rhyme at all. Grunty shout Cheeto Bird. It'll be hot as fucking sticky in there all the time. Okay, so yeah, like I said, I don't remember exactly what the parameters are, but I remember it can be surprisingly surprisingly hot. Another thing that throws me off, and I don't understand at all, since we're talking about like random stuff that just like I just can't even imagine it, is the desert being cold? Actually, where am I going? Ah, there it is. Okay. That's simple. But it's like, it's so hot during the day. And okay, what I don't like get or understand is, like, is it actually cold, or is it just cold in comparison to, like, the day? You know what I mean? Anyway. It gets like cold? No, stop it! Do not touch me! That's wild to me. That's nuts, dude. Like, I can't wrap my brain around that. I guess I could just go chill. I mean, different deserts might be a little... Where am I going? Different deserts might be a little bit different as well. I know the California deserts, I don't deal with them very often. Luckily, I am not a desert person. Same with Maddie, I'm like, I don't really like the hot. I kind of had to deal with it. Antarctica is considered a desert? I thought it was, wouldn't that be a tundra? Or what is a tundra? Maybe I'm thinking of a different thing. That's wild. That's what blows my mind, man. Like, it's a desert supposed to be hot. Stop trying to trip me up with all this cold. I've been, I guess, blessed with, like... Oh, trees and stuff. Okay. I've been relatively blessed by the fact that I'm pretty resilient to temperatures. I mean, obviously, like, hot is just hot, right? But, I'm usually okay. Is one of the switches around here somewhere? Okay, there it is. Switch! Time to open up spring, chat. I guess that's a spring. I see a flower. Makes sense it would be spring. Alright, chat, to spring. Chat, what are our favorite seasons here? We live in a pretty hot coastal city. I mean, I say that, but I've also been, you know, deacclimated to a lot of different temperatures, so, like... It could be that I'm just a big old baby about it now. We got a summer, a winter, okay, okay. Fall. I would say like spring and fall for me, just because, I mean, probably spring. I don't know. I mean, I spend most of my time inside now, so like, whatever temperature it is outside, it is almost irrelevant, but it's definitely nice on like spring days when you can kind of like open up the spring or fall. And they're kind of interchangeable in my opinion, honestly. You can just open up a window, get some fresh air inside. No bugs. That's actually a really solid, very solid assessment. No. So I can probably guess the opposite would be your least favorite season. But I mean, not always, sometimes. Like, I've seen people that somehow they hate fall, but they love spring. Or maybe it was the opposite. I guess that makes sense, but like if you have allergies, like spring is pretty bad for allergies, so that's probably what they were referring to. But it's just like, I don't know. I've kind of like come to terms with seasons because they're not going anywhere, so Halloween season. Perfect. That's what I'm talking about. The one time you can dress up like a wizard and no one's like, you're fucking dweeby. I was actually talking with my roommate the other day, and we were talking about how, like, now is actually a really good time to be, like, a nerd. I mean, it's getting better for sure, but, you know, like, 10-ish years ago, like, D&D was not... You couldn't talk about D&D in public without getting a wedgie or something. You dress odd all year? Hey, man, more power to you. Be your own person, like... Don't society tell you what you're gonna do. So I don't think I can come in here because I'm not a bee. And aside from that... Oh, chat, my birthday is this weekend. I almost forgot. Like, it's legitimately Saturday. Let's go. I totally forgot all about that. Your boy's gonna be old as fuck. No, please don't. Okay. It's almost happy birthday time. Now, would you believe me if I told you? And don't leave when I tell you. I'm gonna be 29. Like, hell yeah. I'm gonna reach 30 years old. I'm gonna be playing Banjo and Kazooie all the time. Investing in Dogecoin. What is my purpose here exactly? Oh, that's right. You're younger than me, Dave? How old are you, Dave? I mean, the way I like to think about it, right, is, aside from the important ones, like, you know, 18, that 18, 21, that's pretty important. Obviously, I hope no one quotes this later when I say, like, age is just, like, the number that, like, a record of how long you've spent on Earth. Obviously, with that, don't take that too far out of context. I'm goddamn getting Robin Hood. Exactly. As long as it's above a certain age, it's just a number. You do you, buddy. I always hate saying that, because I know someone's gonna dig it up later and be like, the guy said he said bleh. And I'm gonna be like, please stop speaking. Forgot this guy's name is Nabnuts. That is your name, right? I didn't just make that up? Or did you just say Nabnuts? Okay, hold on. My constant attempts at assaulting him are not working. I'm so glad his name is Nabnuts. This Wednesday? Is it really? You got any plans? Yeah, someone's gonna be like, he even explained himself and said he was not that, but I'm going to cancel him anyway. Because I need Twitter clout. And I'm like, I barely use Twitter. By the way, getting to the top of this tree terrifies me. I just want you to know that. Because, like, yeah, we might be committing Banjo-Side at any moment, on accident even. Fun fact, most of my viewers are actually, most of my viewers are like 25 to 34, I think. So you're in good company. Wake up! Alright. Wake up! That wasn't very nice. I apologize. Who's the youngest here? Probably you, Sage. Not 100% sure, but I knew you said you were just turning 21. I hate this so much. Mike, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Plastic Sage. I dislike it. You know, I could become the bee and come back. How many notes do I have? 16? I guess not that many notes. Don't kick the baby. Solid joke. Okay. God, I haven't thought about South Park in a long time. Ooh, that was risky. Problem being, if I take damage there, I might fall back. I shouldn't fall back. Like, I should just go, like, straight back from wherever I get hit. The South Park movie? How old is that movie? I haven't thought about that movie in a long time. I got to think about the Simpsons movie the other day, too. I think that's even older. In the 90s? Actually, maybe the Simpsons movie wasn't then. I might remember it by the subtitle. Well, there's a life up here, but hopefully we're not going to need it. He says as he's about to violently need a life. Longer, bigger, uncut. Of course, that was the name. Chat, what are the odds it's safe to jump down here? Well, it's not. How'd you meant the South Park? Oh, no, that's what I meant. I'm pretty sure the Simpsons movie was just the movie. Do the trick? Oh, okay, hold on. So how do you do it? Do you just fall and then ground pound? What's the trick again? I definitely don't want to mess it up. I'm pretty sure I'll fall in the water, but can you stop snapping at me? Literally? That's the trick. Ground pound, but before you stand, fall down. Oh! Like that. Okay. That is not how my brain, like made that happen whenever you said it the first time. I'm like, I'm not really sure what they're talking about, but hey, I'll go along with it. That's a sick trick, honestly. I feel like I knew that when I was younger. Do I poop eggs in here? Of course I poop eggs in here. You always poop eggs into everything. Insert egg. Receive blend. Well, that's definitely good that we got that out of the way here. I guess it... Fertilizer? Question mark? Anyway... I don't think you can even get... I mean, I'll be the bee later. I can come back to this. I feel like I remember there being a hole down here, too. I think Kazooie is a female. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure Kazooie's female. Canonically. You got the boy Banjo. They refer to as her. I usually see him referred to as Beak Brain or something like that. The bull ride. It's a solid part, honestly. So this was, I think we've made the rounds here in spring. She definitely does have a lot to say. Kazooie's snarky though. I love Kazooie's character, honestly. It's amazing. I don't think there's anything up here. Pretty sure. No, come on, man. You're making a scene. Stop making a scene. So I guess I haven't actually gone over my goals for this episode. My goal is to finish up this level and then probably just play Mario 64 until completed. Mumbo magic much good bees best yet. Kazooie's a kazoo. I mean, she does. What if she plays a horn? I think. I thought it would be very appropriate if she played a kazoo, though. Aerial acrobatics. It's actually one of the best ways to land. Is she playing a kazoo? It's a funky-looking kazoo. Like, that makes sense. Like, why would you name them Kazooie and not give them a kazoo? Alright, B time. Sorry if I gave anyone motion sickness with this part. Speaking of motion sickness, so I haven't yet got the VR stuff settled up again, but I'm gonna get back on that grind not too long from now. Give me this, please. Thank you. So I'm just gonna double check, make sure I got everything from this area. I have 20 notes. I know there's 4 outside, so that's like 16 notes? Like in this level so far? I see what you did there, Sage. Very clever. I feel like I was supposed to do something with this. Interesting. We actually have a voucher for nuts and bolts. I mean, it's different, right? Oh, I don't break the window yet? Okay, good. I was like, geez, I feel like I forgot something. That's gonna be kind of annoyed, honestly. I know it's silly, but I wish I had my ground pound. I mean, you know, you could just get his little stinger out of there. Damn it. Alright, we're doing it this way. Roberto Rose, welcome to the stream. Then he'd die. Yes, but at least I could get this goddamn feather. Make him a wasp. Also, bees are infinitely cuter than wasps. Is anyone here one of those people that thinks bees are cute? I mean, I'm like kind of on the fence about it, but I'm also absolutely terrified of them, so. Okay, head in here. You think bees are cute? I mean, yeah, they're cute until they sting. I love how fuzzy they are. That's adorable. God damn it. Nuts and Bolts is a fun vehicle creator. Alright, look. I feel like if they didn't make it a Banjo-Kazooie game, it probably would have done pretty well, honestly. Trailmaker. We're guarding Grunty's gold honey piece. Oh, there's a honey bear right there. Okay. A honey bear out there. I sure would love to get this honey piece. I forget how to get this. Do we have to break this? Oh, right. Well, if I come in here during, like, winter or something, then it should be free anyway. I always had to go back at least once for a lot of these, but I think we're done here. In a later season. Oh yeah, I thought it was like I was pretty sure it was winter. Oh, I forgot I left him alive. Oh, chat, we can figure out what's on this log. It's a free boy. Mass murder. Mass bee murder. Wouldn't that be a good idea for a movie? I'll go home now. Wait, I'm already home. I'll stay here now. Yeah, the bee puns are coming. I made one. Here they come. Not a bad thing, by the way. So I feel like... Oh wait, which seasons did we even open? I'm gonna go in the water. Alright. Be happy in water. What have I wrought? No. The pun apocalypse is upon us. Actually, before I forget, I think there's a thing up here. It might just be an extra life. Very funny. Puns are like, is there really nothing up here? I swear I remember there being something up here. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have left in B form, honestly. Like, I wanted to do Banjo stuff first. And then clean up as the bee. Usually that's a pretty good idea, in my opinion. That's what I've found success with anyway. Into the hub? Oh, into Grunty's lair. Okay. I don't think I want to do that just yet because I have 20, but I will remember that for later. Is that important for something? I mean, obviously there's something we got to do with it. I don't know what it is. I guess this is fine. Yeah, I know, your magic's getting weak. I wanted to be Banjo anyway. Magic run out. Oh, I forgot the lore. He's like, I can't transform you here, I'm too hot. But boy, if he's missing a shirt. You're hungry now, need 5 caterpillars. Okay. Oh, so this boy don't have a shirt on. And he's going to assault me without a shirt on. Come here, caterpillar. Eek, hungry animals like caterpillars. Maybe don't tell me exactly what to feed you to. Just saying, I'm pretty sure natural selection was going to kick in at some point with you anyway. No. Well, I mean, I got the 2 notes there. I tend to miss those anyway, so... It's a rare occurrence. Oh, the washing machine thing. I have not yet. Not on this file. I have before. I remember being like really upset that I couldn't stay as it. And it's kind of a nice nod that they let you keep that form in Banjo-Tooie. And you can shoot Grunty's underwear everywhere. I think it's Grunty's underwear. Anyway. That seems like hard mode, honestly. Not sure if I need hard mode. I'm checking on my flower. I think is the camel here or something? There's something to do with this flower this season. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't know much about the like the stop and swap stuff. I mean, I know that there was a way that that you could do with like cheat codes, like action replay codes and stuff, to get all those things in the game, which I was considering doing. But I mean, if you can just do it like legitimately in game, I'll probably just take that route with it. I know. Gobi's here trying to live his life, and I'm like, I'm gonna harass you here too. Don't worry about that, buddy. We'll open up full. Not just once bullied either. Multiple times bullied. So I need to head back up top. Do we have the boss fights again? We do not, unfortunately. You look pretty strong. Can you move this boulder? Wow, what a strength! Oh, what strength, not what a strength. He's not incompetent like me. No. Let me in. I know I can't, but do it anyway. Okay. That was one of the things that I wanted to get set up, but I'm trying really hard to get these VODs out. So I have like a whole week worth of VODs that I'm stuck on. Can you fuck off? Like, real quick, like? Is that just ambient bees? Huh. Okay. Gobi became a boss? I mean, with as much as we harass the poor guy, he might. Ambient? No! Oh, this didn't take damage. I gotta say, the ambient one, I'm kind of legitimately not even getting proud of that one a little bit. That's a good one. Alright, now we can head up the tree and do the scary part again. I feel like, I mean, I guess you don't really need to go... No, on this season you do need to go all the way up the tree. Because if you don't, you can't just, like, go up the bee, up onto the bee. The buns are horrible. Those buns are great. Please stop. Oh my god, I hate the fact that whenever... So whenever you do the flutter thing, he gets, like, a crazy amount of instant speed in that direction. Like, hold on, watch this. I never anticipate that. Because it really depends on how you're holding the control stick. Also, fun fact, any one of those could be death. Because they needed another thing. Another thing to instantly kill you here. Play Banjo again? You should. Okay. I tripped, chat. The bunny hair is after Grunty's golden honey fish. Sting him, Zubba. Or how about you don't? Well, this appears to not be the right season. I'm going to leave. It is? I just have to kill them all? Oh, okay. Gotcha. How many gold feathers do I have? I only have 2. This could be rough. I saw them spawning out of the floor. And I'm like, okay, this looks like they're just gonna spawn forever. I mean, maybe we can make it by. The Bee movie? Yeah, we could go back for the, Guess we gotta go back for the... You like jazz? That's the only line I know by him. But, you know, we'll see. It's gonna be like that voice, but over the entire kind of, you know, impression. That's basically the only part of his voice that I know, so I was genuinely terrified there for a second, actually. What's the deal with honey? Is that guy? Oh, that voice is like anytime I think of stand-up comedy, I always think, what's the deal with airplane food? It's so goofy. Alright, well anyway, chat, I'm gonna go and fight some bees. I'm not gonna just randomly take damage for reasons. I try to preserve as many of these as possible. If you can dodge a bee, you can dodge a ball. That's not the right voice at all, but... Okay, shot. What's the deal with bees? Yeah, there we go. I'm glad somebody decided to do it. It was a pretty good opportunity, honestly. To answer your question, though, I'm okay with jazz. I don't really mind it. Like it's fine, I guess. To be fair, it's probably not a very good Jerry Seinfeld impression anyway, so... No, because I got that one line, but it is what it is. Hold on just a second. I just need to grab this inchworm here. Guess it's technically a caterpillar. I'm trying to think about the cheesy stuff. It's a caterpillar. Also, chat. Here we have the review of the day. It is Mango Pepsi. It's interesting. So, it has the... What's the deal with Pepsi? In all seriousness, okay. So it starts off like Pepsi. Okay, let me do the name that sound quick so you can head on out. Okay, here's the sound in 3, 2, 1. Spaghetti! Okay. So it starts off with Pepsi. So like, you know how Pepsi's kind of like, if you can imagine, like, I really don't know how to explain. Like, so you have like Pepsi and then it kind of like, it like crackles in your mouth and stuff. This one kind of goes like, you know, how do I describe it? It rounds off really quick. It's not bad. It's definitely it takes a little getting used to. I would recommend buying like a bottle or something first, because I just went nose deep into it and I was like, I'm gonna get a 12-pack. I wish I had my cherry Pepsi. Have a good one, AI. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Hope to see you next time. Of course. The cream soda Pepsi? I do not like this one, by the way. This terrifies me. Creaming? Interesting. That's, definitely an interesting name. Is this over water? I'm pretty sure this is over water. And then we can safely leave and come back, basically. Okay, it is over... Ooh, it's over dead water. Over death water. Now, there's no water in summer. Like, I think that, yeah, I think it's definitely better to be safe here. Oh, actually, we get to do this too. How do we... I'm guessing during winter we get to deal with him. Makes sense. Don't touch me, you shirtless man. Okay, look. All I'm saying is if someone aggressively comes up to you and they don't have a shirt on, you're gonna want to escape that situation. A worm behind the stump? Ooh, thank you for that, actually. I almost missed that. How many worms do I have? I think this is the last worm? There we go. Not the last one. I don't know how to party. I know how to play well. I play safe. I'd rather, like, if there weren't any consequences, then like I'd do crazy shit all the time. But there's something, I actually really like the consequences for death in this game. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Okay. It's part of the fun. But yeah, I guess I can go into that line of thought anyway. I actually really like the... I gotta go up here. There's a worm here. This is the one I missed. So I really like the consequence for death in this, because usually it's like, okay, you lose a life, like, that doesn't matter. But in newer games, it's like, okay, I died. It doesn't matter at all. But in this one, you lose your progress, which really sucks, so... But then again, doing everything over again isn't like that much of a problem. And you don't even really have to. It's really only a problem if you're trying to like 100%. I mean, I guess you need to get maximum note, or as many notes as you need to get through a door, rather, but yeah, I don't really know if lives are necessary in this game, especially since you already have the penalty of, like, losing your notes and stuff. So, I think we've had this debate before on chat, where it's like, okay, are lives necessary anymore? Okay, so chat, I want you to know that Automod just held 2 comments. One of them was for the word redneck. Okay. I suppose if we're being fair, that's not exactly fun. I will gift a sub to the person, not Kojiro obviously, because they're the one that did it, that can guess what word it banned. And no, it's not like any of them. It's not like any of the bad ones. It's just way out of left field. So yeah, if you can tell me why that comment got banned, I will gift you a sub. I have no idea why it got banned. It was not subpar either. It was from a message that you didn't see. It has something to do with what we're playing. It's one of the words related to, like, something. What got banned? I can't tell you right now. No. It was, yeah, that comment that you just did. What did it get banned for? Held a message for the reason race, ethnicity, or religion. Alright, chat. I'm gonna let it go. So the deal's off the table. The message got banned because he said N64 games. Thank you, Automod. Thank you very much. Very cool. Very cool. For N64 games. Yeah, no, you can say it apparently. I don't know. It also banned, like, Wig as well, and that's weird. Ah, it did it to Shadowy Wolf too. Oh, shit. I was thinking there might have been something here. Yeah, Shadowy Wolf got one too. Why is it banning that phrase? Man, Autobot's just on a power trip today, honestly. That's why I was like, what the fuck? Dude. Yeah, Shadow Wolf called him dirty, so I'm like, okay, maybe. Weiss just straight out came out of the gate with N64 games, and it was banned. What is going on? I mean... Huh. Like, I mean, like I say, I can understand rednecks, because, like, you know, they gotta be fair, but what N64 games? That's wild, chat. I think Automod needs its rights revoked. Also, I am definitely going to forget that I left these birds alive at some point. Alright, these ones are dead. Jeez. I wish they, like, changed a little bit. Mia, welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Can you have some sort of reward for this? You can have my eternal gratitude. I don't know what I would give you. The ability to say the word N64, I guess. Check your banned message. It was upset with the rednecks on that one. Of course, I also permitted, I mean, I permitted all the words. I don't know why it still banned that one, but... What about blue necks? Now you're just being wild. Now you're going crazy, chat. Wait a minute, hold on. Do the bees sing? Okay, well, I mean, you're not going to hear it now. I think it was because it was one word. The bee instrument. I love it. Is it this one? I don't think it's this one. I'm pretty sure it's winter we have to break in. It hates that word. It's not a fan. It's so subtle. Like, I had no idea. You need the NBK only fans? I don't know what I would post. Like, I don't even post. I don't post anything on regular YouTube. Oh, that's right. He was on Game Grumps. That must be like really cool for them. Honestly, I mean, it would be cool for anybody, but. You're so savage. Grim, I can't believe you'd say such words. Such foul, kind words. Banned. Did they get Weird Al? I kind of fell off with the Game Grumps for a while. I mean, not for any particular reason. I just kind of got focused on a lot of, like, making content instead of watching content. To where, like, I wanted more mindless stuff. So I'd watch, like, I don't watch a lot of YouTube anymore. No, that is 100% false. God, what do I even watch on YouTube? It's very specific things. I've been into the Overwatch League a lot recently. That's been a source of enjoyment. It's very good back. I'm going into bees. It's hip to fuck bees. Oh no. Oh no. Well, I mean, if the Bee Movie is anything to be gleaned from, then you're not wrong. I'm gonna hear the bee instrument forever now. That's all I'm gonna hear now. It's the last guy. Hold on, aerial strike? Let's go. We hit those, chat. I have never heard that song. That is a new one to me. I'm not a fan of this. Okay, it's actually not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I'll leave that there. The puns. Oh my god, someone finally said NBK. I'm so proud of you, honestly. Fine, I'll feed you some stuff. Juicy caterpillars, nice. Yes, feed me. Wait, so I got 6 caterpillars here. Does that mean I'm gonna be missing a caterpillar, or that I'll have an extra caterpillar later? I would assume not. Need more sleep. Gonna check the casserole. Gotta check the pasta, too. I don't think we need to check the pasta. I'm pretty sure the pasta has been sufficiently checked. Gotta say, I'm a fan of them building this bridge out more. Oh, the pasta wasn't checked. Nice. What if it was done then, chat? It can't be, but what if it was? Look, I've only been cooking this pasta for months, guys. Come on, get off my back. Yeah, fucking Dead Hand keeps coming in here, stealing multiple pans of pasta at once, because he has multiple hands. And, like, what am I gonna do about it? I'm one person, and that's a Dead Hand. Turn on the stove. I feel like at this point, so you put the pasta in the water, it would probably, actually, I can say for fact, because when I was in college, there was a chunk of time where, what was the reason? I don't think we had, like, a stove or something. There was something some reason made me do... Okay. I got into a situation where I had to eat ramen without, like, warming it up. Fun fact, it's gross. It's not great. I don't understand the people that can manage to eat the ramen without, in brick form. So what I did was I filled up a glass with water, or a cup, rather, put it in there, let it sit for a while, and I was like, okay, like, I won't have heat, and it was not good. It was just, like, slimy and cold. Just bite right into it? God damn. What a monster. Don't sting me, bees! Well, I think we're done here. Oh, what's our note count? 36? That seems really low for doing half of the stuff. Maybe there's some in Mumbo's place. I didn't check Mumbo's place. I'm pretty sure there's nothing in there. Huh. There's more notes in fall? Okay, okay. Good to know. We get the bee power up back, right? Because I mean that's gonna be the easiest way to test or to like double check things. In one of the seasons, I'm pretty sure we get the bee in one of the seasons. Since when did I have a gamepad? Oh my goodness. Brambles! My bramble field makes you yelp, and loss of life, it sure does help. Very cool. But yeah, I got the controller thing set up. It's nice. I like it a lot. I feel like it adds something to the stream. Whereas, I mean, what was there before was... It was cool, but I feel like people will get more use out of this. The only thing that I feel a little bit bad about is that would have been like, you know, if someone like donates a bunch of subs and whatnot, that would be a place that that they'd be able to be like memorized, or not memorized, but like show off their stuff. But my main problem with it is that it wouldn't, so say that Maddie earlier, whenever she donated all those subs, it doesn't credit Maddie for it, it credits the person that received the sub. So I'm like, that kind of bypasses the point anyway at that point. But yeah. I've considered getting a USB controller, or a USB N64 controller, just for the nostalgia, basically. And why is my control stick a Yosh? I was thinking about making it something different. And, oh god. Better get Yuri more caterpillars. Need 10 this time. Okay, okay. Anyway, as I was saying... Forgot. This happens frequently. Anyway, yeah. Oh, why is it a Yoshi? It just felt the fit the mood when I was making stuff, because I was like, the laptop was still what I was using and my computer was still gone, and I'm like, I just wanna, man, I just wanna go and be done. So that is what happened. All the gifters. Yeah, like, I really wish that it would do the right person. Like, I mean, yeah, thanks for the person for being subbed. Oh, the beavers, right. For some reason I thought you had to do this in winter, but this is a really good idea. I almost always forget to do this. Hello? Ooh, frames. I can count them on one hand. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Oh, here you are at last. Yeah, it only took me a season. Been waiting months to... Oh, my goodness. Frames, chat. Okay, when should we get the extra honeycomb? That's good to know. Because I don't have any of those yet, so... I feel like the... Oh, where's the other honeycomb? Is it in winter in the squirrel place? Just double checking here. I don't think there's anything else in this area. Sometimes they like to do really tricky angle things with the camera. Kind of control from Amazon works pretty well. Nice. You could always get, if you have an old GameCube controller, you can get one of... They have an adapter you can get. This one's from Nintendo, but there's plenty of them just like online that do the same purpose. So if you have an older GameCube controller, you can still use it. This works with PC as well. I don't know if it'll work with Wii, however. Have not tried that. I'd love my frames back, please. Thank you. Do not touch! What is wrong with you? GameCube could... Oh, well, yeah, I mean... I guess you can just plug it directly into the Wii if you want. You want to be weird about it. Imagine. Hey, Gobi, I can't believe you're still hanging out next to the place I just assaulted you at. It's... Look. Wasn't that an earlier Wii thing? I feel like at a certain point the Wii stopped allowing for GameCube controller support. That's it, I'm off to the lava world. You'll never find me there. Maybe. No, I don't know, man. I'm sure gonna try to find you there. Because I remember my Wii had the ability, but I think my family's Wii didn't. Okay, yeah, I'll just pass right through that. Right there. Great. No, Gobi, I promise I'll be nice this time. Can I have frames? Jesus. Hey, there's the orange boy. The orange man. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Get help. Alright, I think we can come back as a bee anyway. Which is definitely the easier way to do this. And if not, I will dive bomb it. Yeah, it is nice, right? Very good, good awareness, I suppose. If nothing else. You can grab the stem and climb up, like just right up. What? Hold on, let me see here. Okay. I remember having some troubles getting this. He's sweeping leaves. Okay, that could be too. I mean, there's got to be a way to get this, obviously, but the left side of these leaves just doesn't work. Okay, well, what's above anyway? I think I'm like under something. Maybe at a certain point. Well, I think. I mean, I vaguely remember that too, honestly. There's a fly place somewhere. Are the guys fly traps? Are they still around? I think they're still around. Right, well, I mean, we just gotta remember it's there. Also, cricket instrument. I'm glad I went up there. Almost missed that guy. I don't really know how to grab those. Not without taking a bunch of damage. I guess you're just coming from the top. Here's all the notes, Chet. Thank you, very cool. Hadn't considered that as an option. It really does not like this place. I guess that's fine. Yeah, for some reason, it is chugging here. Frog? Okay, I'll listen for it. Oh yeah, it's a frog. Oh my god, I don't know what I'm talking about. No! Oh my god, they do too. I suck. I thought they did 1 damage, shit. I thought they did 1 damage. Yeah, Gold Wing would have been the great option, wouldn't it? Well, let's fucking do all this over again. Anyway. I don't know if I was going to, I don't know if I could have jumped all the way up there. I'm not sure. Oh, well, I mean, we know where most of this stuff is anyway. I'm just gonna become a bee and fly around for most of this. You gonna peace out? All right, well, have yourselves a good one. It's been fun. Thank you for stopping by. It's it. Fuck, please. All right, I'll be waiting for it. Oh my god. I'm busy looking at chat, man. Not that that's a problem, but it just is a fact. Oh, I'm so annoyed I died in that spot. You can play it on stream? Probably not on stream, but I'll take a peek at it later. I know that's how it works, buddy. You ain't gotta tell me. Okay, anywho's it's what? DMC is exactly. Have a good one. So I wish I could figure out what's going on with this, something about this, this section is just way, laggy. I'm still working on the boss fight, getting it up and running. It's gonna be one of those things that I will get set up, once I have, everything else set up, basically. But it is on the list, for sure. Could stream it on Discord. It's true. I mean, we could all just look it up at that point and, hit play at the same time. That way I'm not accountable. I can't believe those chomper things did 2 hearts. I was like, I got another try. Why not? But at least now we get to be bees. Yet again. So I love how happy he looks. He looks like he's doing well in the world. You love to see it. Okay, anyway, let us find some notes. I really wish it was easier to control the bee. That'd be great. I think a dive button would do the bee very well, instead of having to do this. Come on, let me in. Let me in! Insert that, what's the name of that show? That one meme. Insert that one meme here. So let me in! Let me in! That one. God, what is that guy's show? Anyway. Eric Andre, that's it. Yeah, exactly. I love that meme. How many notes were there? I kind of want to just go, very thematic. Ah, the evil weasel doctor from Conca. Very well. 3 minutes of this voice, and hopefully we will have found some notes before then. What? No promises. No promises. Not a single promise. You have the fever. Well, let the doctor take a look at you. I would recommend anyone with that voice that says things in this way, let the doctor take a look at you. Not to let them take a look at you. No thanks. Choose life. I do not wish to be experimented. I mean, be part of an experiment. It is a high success rates, those experiments. Well, high compared to the last one anyway. Which is not something you want to hear ever. Yeah, it's got a pretty good survival rate compared to the last one. Wait, how many notes did I have? Okay, so I had 16. I feel like I was missing... I think there's... The note count in this area was pretty small, too. If I remember right, so... I want to... Oh, man, I'm pretty sure there's notes in there, dude. Wait, are there notes in there? I would love to be a cyborg, dude. Honestly. And this will be a minor operation. No way! Blue is not real, it's fake. It doesn't exist. There's no proof. Can you be a bee in the water? Ah, right, I forgot. You just make yourself fly. Makes sense, chat. I really, really, really wish that there was a way to just land as a bee. You get sick with everything? It's unfortunate. Okay. I think at this point we're supposed to have 2. Okay, so... Where are the other Jinjos? Blue was in winter. Green was in spring. There was one hiding somewhere. I don't remember where it was, though. Yellow was in... I'm gonna go to the squirrel's house, because I think it might be in the squirrel's house. If you're a cyborg, you could be hacked? I mean, that's like saying your computer could be hacked. Like, yeah, I guess it could if you don't have the right things in place. Besides, what are they gonna hack me? They're gonna make my dick smaller? I hope I got hacked and my PP is small now. Okay, that is actually, that's actually the premise of a great internet short. Like, we live in a world of cyborgs and the hacker's only mission is to make people's dicks smaller. Isn't there a spot way up that the bee can get to? Jesus. Maybe. See, that's like, I don't remember a lot of the things about this area. I know there's the beehive. I mean, we can go to the beehive and chill. But we've done that. I really hate the fact that I had to redo this. No, let me go. I'm looking for the squirrel's house, and apparently not having a good time finding it. Pay up or tiny pee-pee. I mean, I bet people would pay. I guess at that point you could just be like, well, then I'll just go home and get, what would it be? Just get some like mild steel or something and attach it down there and you're good to go. Can I get on here, please? Thank you. Don't think there's anything in here. I'm really very open to the possibility that I missed something. I also am definitely looking for that place that the bee can go. But someone said something about a place like way up high, so I'm assuming like up. Oh, this might be it. Yep, that's it. Good call. Turn around. Neat. Right, can we go any higher? No, we are maximum height, chat. Maximum bee height. Was it down here on this on this fly trap? No, it's just a Robin Hood dude down here. I mean, I guess I could just move on. Somebody move this boulder. I'm a bee, dude. You think I'm gonna move a boulder? No. Not what bees do. Oh, notes. Okay. Why do we remember those? Jeez. You think the bees sting me when I'm a bee? That would be rude. Surely they don't. Hey, buddy. Yeah, hanging with the crew. Let's go. Okay, well, that was fun, but not terribly necessary. Okay, there's our 20 notes. I'm gonna head out of here. And ideally, we'll be able to... I don't know if we can finish this on this stream. Summer was the level where you died? Yeah, well, apparently this is the level that I... Oh, wait, no, in the corner. Because there's a thing of bees over here. Or not. I thought I was wrong. So then it must be in the other season. Okay, that's fine. Apparently fall is where I die, and I feel like it's not uncommon for me to take a death here. Somewhere. The no water? Yeah, exactly. There's a theory for you. What if he's the, what if he's the guy? What if he's the beacon? She threw me out. I know, Mumbo, your magic gets weak. It does that often. It's quite a common occurrence. I feel like they really peaked at a talking toilet. That was definitely the strangest one for me, as far as strange sentient objects. Chat, do we remember where the purple one is? Oh man, I gotta collect worms again, dude. Wait, does that mean I gotta do the whole bird thing again? Shoot. I really hope that's not the case. I guess it's not like a huge deal. Dying on this one really has a lot of consequence, it seems. Or maybe... maybe it'll actually make it easier, honestly. Because we'll be collecting all of these centipedes, or whatever these things are supposed to be. All these worms. When we don't have any place to use them. But I doubt they're gonna let me do that, honestly. Not much along the way of notes here either. Which is fine. I mean, if I'm gonna be taking random damage like that, though, it's not gonna be fine. I guess I should top up, honestly. Because honestly, if I have to do all this over again, we'll just do it next time. It's above the fireplace in the bar. Good observation. I forget about that like Easter egg all the time. I just don't think about it very often. You have an idea? All right, what you got? There's a worm. No, don't sting me. Squidward. Do not touch me, please. Alright, chat, we got the Squidward boys. You really hate to see that. Anyway. Do not touch me, please. Honestly, you guys are getting crazy. Like, this is more of a stretch than a lot of my Zelda theories. You know, realistically though, a lot of them aren't like a huge stretch to think about. I actually like having my theories more like grounded, at least kind of in reality. But yeah. Ooh. There's a fast boy. Need the worm. So, Chad, if I had to guess, we probably got to go feed the worm again, which really bums me out, but okay. At least the worms aren't too hard to find. Stop! Fucking leave me alone! Get assaulted by bees! I forgot the Squidward voice. They attack really quick, chat. I guess we'll go back around. I was trying my best to just take that little shortcut there, but that seems to be a bad choice. Took a nice quick 2 damage. Relate closely to Squidward, that's fair. I feel that. I'm trying to figure out if Squidward is one of those actually smart people that's so bummed out about the world, or if he's one of those dumb people that thinks he's smart. They can be pretty hard to tell apart, honestly. Especially when people say they're smart. Then you got a 50-50 shot. Worm. Worm. Well, that's the 5 we need for that, at least. So we need 10 total worms. I don't think there was anything up here. So a Squidward laugh. Ha ha ha. I don't really have a Squidward laugh, honestly. It's not a very good one anyway. It is serviceable at best. It's just one of those weird things. Also, that voice is pretty much up. It's definitely an interesting... Who's the, does anyone know the voice actor for Squidward? I gotta hand it to them. It's such a weird voice. Especially to do consistently. No idea. I mean, it... Is that his actual name? Because when you present a name like that, I'm like, alright. Really? Really? Oh my god. What a wild name. That's hilarious. I don't usually, like, poke fun at people's names, but that is... That's quite a name. At least it's not their first name. People who give their kids, like, weird first names kind of annoy me, honestly, because it's like, look, bullies exist. Do you not remember that? Like, I mean, if you're of age and you can change your name and you want to make it something crazy or whatever, like, okay, yeah, go for it. There's also not a lot of bullies in, like, I mean, I guess that's not really true. You at least can avoid bullies better out in the, like, real world. Oh yeah, and they're probably like, oh, we're gonna name him Dumb Boy. I don't know what his name would be, but yeah. Definitely some questionable names I've seen. I mean, there's also ones that are like, you know, like kind of clever, but like pretty out there. Like, that's fine. I don't, you know, whatever, man. But then there's the ones that are just like, wow, that's bad. Is that supposed to be called Dick? Yeah, exactly. So, Streech. Sephiroth Sweeney. Almost out of water, actually. So, like, that's a cool name, but is it a cool name for high school or, like, middle school, you know what I mean? Okay, princess. Excuse me, princess. God, that would be the butt of so many jokes for me. Not like mean jokes, just like... princess. Sorry, I'm gonna stop that now. But yeah, that's rough. Also, Grumpy Fox, welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Kids are mean, honestly. Jesus. And they have nothing to prove. Like, kids have literally nothing to prove. Grown, have nuts eaten too many acres. Got none left for next winter. Isn't that kind of how that works normally, though? Like, don't... Stop. Stop farting. You're a stinky-ass boy. Anyway. Yeah, it's just like... I really want to, like... You've been here since the start? My bad, I didn't see your name earlier. I really just want to, like, talk to these kids and be like, look, almost nothing you do here, except for learning, is, like, gonna matter, honestly. Like, your friends are gonna disappear. This is a wake-up call if you are still in high school. Your friends are gonna disappear. Your accomplishments are gonna be like, okay, do you have a degree? Cool. That's what we care about. Like, that's about it. So it's like, you don't need to be, like, the cool kid. And the enemies you make are way more dangerous and useful to you than your friends that you make. So just remember that. Alright, come on. Come on. Yeah, I was always, like... I always try to be super nice to people. And not, like, in a fake way. It always bothered me when people were, like, fake nice, but at least they were nice at that point. So I was like, okay. And yeah, I was the kind of person where I would just, like, level with people. I'd be like... I always hate... I always hate it when, I mean, I guess it feels a little bit better. Like... We need to normalize just saying, hey man, I'd rather not hang out right now, or, you know, just stuff like that. Because it's like, if you just don't want to, like, you just don't want to. There's nothing wrong with it. But, like, then people get all upset, and it's like, no, we need to normalize that. Of CCW? Oh, what is it? Also, Weiss, sorry I missed your name earlier, but welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. I think your first message was during that one, when we were testing out things with Autobot. Or Automod. Autobot would be a way cooler name. You don't use much of what you learn in school? Yeah, I mean, it's like, you know, you don't learn how to, like, do your taxes. And that's pretty fucking important. You just have to guess on that one. Like, you never learn, like, oh, yeah, they teach you one thing, basically. I definitely feel like, you know, the guy saying this stuff with no answers of his own, but, obviously education could be a little bit better. And I think, honestly, that starts by, maybe we could try paying the teachers. That could be a good start. You know, more than... basically nothing. Chat, I don't think I'm missing anything. You never had friends? I mean, I feel that, honestly. So I don't really talk to too many people. And it's always frustrating because there's this part of my brain where I'm like, hey, I should go out and, like, make bros, you know? And then the other part of my body is that's like, no. And that one usually wins. Did I get the stuff back in autumn? Are we... Where are we right now? I think I got the stuff in autumn/fall. That is how you don't take damage. I think Echo shared that? Yeah. But yeah, so it's like, I was always like, oh, I should go, like, chill with people. I mean, you know, because whenever you're in school, it's like, easy, buddy. Like, you kind of have to make friends just to, like, be part of an ecosystem, or at least it's way easier to, in my opinion. But yeah, now I don't really need to. Over the multi-billion engineering level team. Nice. That seems like you're doing pretty well. One day I hope to follow in your footsteps, but just doing something else. God. I hate this so much. Alright, we'll chat. We learned from last time. We just feather those. Hopefully I can pick up a couple more feathers, honestly, because I'm running quite low. Hey, like, so realistically, my main goal is, it's like, I don't really want kids. Fuck. Yeah, do extra damage, please. Making up for lost time. Understandable. I mean, it's just like, you know, there's so many reasons why you might, like, not be, like, a people person. Especially considering that whole school thing we talked about earlier. But anyway, as I was saying, I'm being attacked. That's not what I was saying, but it's what I'm saying now. My goal, like, is just to find a sense of, like, not entitlement. I hate entitled people so much. Not happiness either, because I'm pretty content right now. A sense of accomplishment while making other people's lives, making your life better. That's what I mean. And honestly, like, that's it, you know? And I feel like this is the best place to do that. It's harder to attain than happiness. That's fair. Well, I mean, it's just like, you know, live comfortably. That's fair, yeah. Which is sometimes easier said than done, honestly. Also, Grumpy Fox, thank you so much for that free Twitch Prime sub. Spending your sub, not sub points, but spending your Twitch Prime sub smart here. I appreciate that. Alright, so these are like the two notes that I always miss in here. Oh, ho, you just passed your note count. Thanks, buddy. Really good on you. I feel like there's a difference between, also, Grim, thank you for letting me know you're lurking. Appreciate it. I feel like there's a difference between trusting people and just, like, hanging out and stuff. You know what I mean? Not have to worry about money. That's a feeling I haven't thought about in a while. Would be nice. I'd like to have to not worry about this dickhead too. Get out of my face. Alright. Okay, so I remember there's one up here. Do we need to assault this guy again? I don't think we need to. Hold on. Do we have our note back? Oh, we have to assault the poor camel again. I thought you were going to Lava Zone or whatever. Shouldn't you be gone? Goop? I think you'd be out of water by now. It's beautiful. Right, that's it. Mike, I can't believe what's going on here. Are these accusations true? Sad face if true. Alright, so the orange one's up here. Still don't have, we had 4 at this point. Chat, this sucks. Where's the last one? Hailfire Peaks lava side? Is there a thing? Is there like actually a lava place? If so, that's an awesome reference. Is that in Banjo 2 or is that here? Oh, in Banjo 2. Okay, okay. I was like, yeah, I don't remember a lava place here. That's cool. You're late, Ember Foxwing. It's all good. Hope you're having a good day at work, making that bread, getting the dough. Oh yeah, thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Hope all is well. We are round number 2 on this level. We died about this point last time. Hopefully we can avoid doing that again, because we're also a pretty decent chunk of the way through the level. I'm sure there is I'm sure the blue one is in winter, but we're also missing the purple one. And I don't remember where... The purple one's in the beehive. I remember now. Weird place for it, but I'm 95% sure it's in the beehive. I don't know if it needs a specific season or not. I hope it doesn't. Painting was going to be where Gobi's Valley painting is now. Interesting. I love little tidbits and facts like that. I almost missed these notes. I kind of wish I could get my hands on like the beta of this game, just to see what's different. I love looking through betas of old games, as evidenced by the fact that we have an entire stream dedicated to that on Ocarina of Time. It's another worm. I don't know if I really need to be collecting this right now. Doesn't hurt to have a couple. Chat, is there another transformation, or is this the last one? I think we're done with transformations, aren't we? Maybe one day we'll get it. Exactly. That would be awesome. Speaking of which, does anyone know if that ROM has been like updated and stuff? The Dinosaur Planet, like, is it playable now? I mean, well, it was playable before, but let's be honest, only vaguely. Look up and see if there's a beta. It's a solid chance, a solid idea. Well, there's a worm. Oh, there's notes in here I don't think I got last time. Bzz, nothing in here for you now, bear. All moved out. Well, well. So we might have to go back to the, might have to go back to spring for that one. I'm pretty sure it's right here, isn't it? Not 100%, but I think that's where it is. Vaguely remember there being something, 2 important things in the beehive, but been wrong before. So I gotta say, this is, this level specifically, I know I said it earlier, but it's just super punishing for dying. Especially, like, the further you get into it. Also, my controller just jittered a little bit there and it terrified me. I don't think there's anything particularly important here. I'm gonna double check just to be sure, but nope. Just a house for the bees. A bee house. The Bensonator. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're having a wonderful day. And hey, I hope it continues to get better. Welcome back, I guess I should say, rather. It feels like the most 2-y level. Did they do like the season mechanic? I mean, not necessarily season mechanic, but something similar to it? There's a worm down there. Okay. I don't think I need this anymore because I'm pretty sure we're almost at the very end. Is this the last level? I feel like it is. Oh, right, it's right over the beehive. Okay. Well, guess I could go back and... No, I will try to settle things up here first. No more transformations. Okay, so I don't necessarily need that then. Get away from me. Dude, he's hunting me down. He's hunting me down. Hi there, bear buddy. I need 6 more acorns before winter comes. Have you seen any? I have not, actually. Chat, I don't know where the acorns are. Also, this dude just ate all of his acorns. That's right, they're all kind of around in the same area.
Don't play Tui, you'll drive by on my motorcycle during stream.
You do that already. So, Wise, thank you so much for the tier 1 subscription. I appreciate it. Hope you're having yourselves a wonderful day. And hey, hope it continues to get better. Thanks for helping me pay them bills. Alright, so this is absolutely terrifying. I hate this in every single way that it could possibly be going wrong. Because boy, it could go wrong. But logically, if we play smart, we'll be good. Okay. It's just something about that just really trips me up. I think it's because when I was a kid, I was kind of dumb. And I was like, oh, I just have to, so the ring here, right? The ring, and I was like, okay, I have to grab that one and ground pound immediately. I don't know why I thought to do that. I'm glad I'm a more intelligent adult than I was child, but it's also just like, I'm pretty sure you die if you fall from there. Actually, there might be water there. I'm not entirely sure. Gotta go pick up the groceries. All right, I'll have a good one. So we got 3 now. Also, it hates this area. Is not enjoying it, mate. There's 1 acorn in here, dude. Imagine being the one lone acorn that, like, escaped. And he's like, I just have to hang out here. And then some fucking bear and bird come in. And they're like, you're getting in that belly, buddy. Don't want to do that yet. I want to keep all of my nuts until I have enough. I'm guessing it's a plugin issue that's making this lag so much, but I don't really want to mess with anything in case I crash it. But yeah, Tui's definitely on the list. I don't think I'd mentioned that earlier. But I do think it would be a lot of fun. I've never played it all the way through. When would it be? Good question. I probably wouldn't start it like right after this, but maybe. I feel way more comfortable doing this. I know it sounds weird. Never found you could beat bomb the snowman? I mean, look, we all have those things, right? I mean, I've shared so many dumb kid moments with you guys. You're probably like, how did you live this long? Jet Force Gemini? I think there's gonna be like a rare thing. Like a rare section of our streaming. Because I do like the idea of Jet Force Gemini and just going through like all the rare N64 stream games. Thank you, Bear. Every student, big bird. Must have sleep first. They grow up so fast, chat. So proud of them. Also, I forgot we had not opened up the winter area yet. Have rare replay? I do as well. I didn't really play too much of it. I played it once with Tori. That was a lot of fun. I can probably let the rest of my worms go, right? Probably don't really need them. Unless it's gonna steal them all. There's a lot of big whippy boys in here. Don't think there's anything in here still. Are new rare games still as good? I mean, not as good. Like, okay, nostalgia's gonna play a chunk in that. Why do I want this so much? There's no reason for me to get this. And yet I do want it. Because it's a collectathon. But I don't think it counts to 100%. I'm pretty sure these are all done. Yeah, okay, we had to kill. Had to kill. Yeah, it's true. It's definitely a bummer that they had him on all those projects, because it's a really good company. Stop trying to give this dude nuts. But you need 5, right? Hold on, how many do you need? I'm missing a nut somewhere. Nabnut hasn't got enough acorns yet. Keep looking. There's one more nut, dude. I forgot I was looking for nuts, honestly. Well, that's like, God, what's another really good example of that? I mean, there's also some good, you know, cases of that happening too. Oh, I bet it's right there. I think it's in his attic. Like, a lot of people have left Blizzard. And probably because they did get it, you know, acquired by Activision. But a lot of people have left Blizzard and gone on to do really good stuff, so. I would say that it definitely hinders a lot more than helps most times, but well, I guess it's not really big companies. It's more like them being acquired by larger companies and then saying, fuck this, and then going and doing their own thing, and then like, I'm pretty sure that's what happened with Titanfall and now Apex, was that they like split off from some company and ended up like becoming really big. Imagine if they had OG Rare. Well, they'd make more games like this. Nabnut hasn't got enough acorns. What? How many acorns does this boy need? Eat less. What's that noise? Oh, it's a worm. Look, I don't just need to be going around collecting worms. I thought I had all the... I thought he only wanted 5. Did he want like 6? I had 4, gave him 1. After that, so that's 5. I thought that was the end of that. Wormy boy's adorable, but it's okay. We're gonna let him live. No reason to be fucking please land in the water. Fine, chat. We are good to go. Good to go, chat. There's a honeycomb there. Also, that was really close. Like, way too close. I mean, if the interest is there, they might go for it. Oh, wait, I should see what, pretty sure I've checked in here already, but I want to double check. Just to be sure. Have they done anything other than Sea of Thieves lately? I mean, Sea of Thieves is, first off, actually pretty good. I like it a lot, anyway. But also, I would expect their other projects to slow down because they're constantly updating Sea of Thieves, so... It's kind of one of the disadvantages to, like, making games these days, is you basically have to, update it constantly or it just dies in the water. So I'm really not looking to spend the full 3 hours here. But I'm missing some acorns, chat. Are there acorns in the winter? I don't think there are. Pretty sure there's not. I want to say they're all on the trees too, or at least so far they have been. I haven't stopped by Mumbo's hut. Maybe there's something in Mumbo's hut. Agreed. I really like Sea of Thieves. Mumbo busy sweep many leaves. I'm glad we came in here, because there's notes afoot. That's what the emulator's for. You don't need to say goodbye. Just say hello again and again and again. That's what I do on my channel. No, brambles. Okay. I have actually... Okay, this might be like a video game sin, actually, now that I think about it. I have never played the original GoldenEye 64. I didn't even play the reboot for the Wii when it came back out. It just, I didn't really have, like, too many friends at that point. So the multiplayer, like, the main, like, draw to that game was kind of lost on me. Also, jeez, can I have some frames, please, dude? Why do I want to do this? Okay. Imagine. I'm, like, way distracted right now. Partially because of the frop frames, partially because I'm like, hey, man, we're just chilling in chat at this point. Wait, there's a jump pad up there. Is this like a shortcut? A great game if you can master the controls. I hear that's the hard part, honestly. The one thing I remember from that game is, well, that was kind of a lot of spaghetti, huh? Oh my god. All right, I don't need it, chat. Ah! Nintendo was your first word? That's heckin' adorable. I'm guessing you probably had some parents that also played at that point. Well, that's a very strange word to just pick up randomly. Oh, I don't need that, thank you. Okay, so a list of things we need to do. Hope this works, first off. Okay. As long as there's no leaf fuckery, we're good to go. Got your love of Zelda from your mom? That's awesome. Was it this stem maybe we could grab onto? I do remember being able to grab onto part of this. I guess you can't grab onto any of it. Okay. Whoop. Alright, we saved that. That's fine. So I'm missing like one acorn, dude. Alright, that's it. I'm killing him. I left him alive for too long, chat. You died. Never mind, he's actually incredible. He's like wave dodging. God, he's amazing. Wave dashing, not wave dodging. What did I even just say? I feel like I haven't destroyed that yet, but I'm not sure. Your dad would kiss it? Hey, why not? I bless this. May you be kind to my children always, and never take their last life. Kind of a sweet thing to say, honestly. Maybe I'll do that for my kids. Although, by the time I have kids, if that ever happens, lives may not exist anymore, so... Not really complaining, just a statement on that one. But then again, we've talked about the whole life debate for a while. Aww. I mean, that's fair. I can imagine that was, something's missing. I feel like I've been around behind this before. Anything here? No. Where's this last acorn? Ah, yes. My son, Newbornkilik. Then he'll have a son, and his name will be Newbornkilik. Come on. Can I get some... Can I get some camera, please? Can I get 1 cup of camera, please? Alright, whatever, this angle's fine. It's actually not fine. I bet there's an acorn right there. So, that was a lie. Just kidding about that acorn part, by the way. Yes, the Newbornkilik Mach 3. Please stop spaghettiing me everywhere. Chat, did I just slide off of the, I'm pretty sure I just slid off of that. Can we make this? No. Okay, then. Next Newbornkilik is just not as good as the others. What would the girl child be called? Kira? No, that's a thing already. Keela? K-I-L-A? That could be a good, that could be a good girl's name. Good old Papa Newbornkilik's gonna give you a good name. I'm not gonna use that voice ever around my kids. I will in fact ask that they refrain from speaking to anyone that says things like that. Imagine. I just need 1 heckin' acorn, dude. Like, I'm sure it's hidden in the dumbest place possible, right? Can we call it now, please? Not yet. I'm not doing anything wrong yet. Alright, maybe an acorn... Maybe one fell out of the tree? Just be happy with what you have! You have enough acorns! Oh, bear attack! On the roof of the house? I'm gonna be mad if that's true. That would be a really good place to put it. I think I've been in that area, but I don't think I actually checked the house. But that is a solid idea. I'm actively trying to avoid this worm, because look, I don't need to be picking up a bunch of worms, okay? Did they make a noise? Maybe it's behind this guy. Okay, no, nothing there. There's a Twitch streamer. Can you imagine? I'm gonna quick save here because I have a feeling this is gonna end poorly for me. Oh, this is why we quick saved. I fucking called it, chat. I was terrified of that. Anyway, I guess that's fine. Please don't mess with my camera. Please leave my camera alone. Don't do it. Don't do it. Your name is Newbornkilik for a reason. I can't find this last acorn, dude. Let's get you to bed. Time for bed, old man. Back in my day. What's a Twitch? We only have Google overlords now. Google streaming, Google phone. Well, that already exists. Google everything. That's all we have now. God, the future's gonna be so great. Disney, Google. Gizney. Dougal. That's all I can. I love putting words together. There's a name for it, but I can't remember what it is. I just heard it the other day, actually. That's the act of putting 2 words together to make a new word. When you say Disney Google, I think of like Gizney or Dougal. I can't remember what it's called. I have no heckin' clue where this stupid acorn is. What's the name behind my channel name? Portmanteau, that's it. Yeah, yes. One of my favorite things to do, actually. It was my gamer tag from one of the characters that I like a lot in Soul Calibur. Kilik, he wielded a staff. He was a badass guy. He's been getting very interesting in later installments of the game, but still one of my favorite characters, honestly. I always like him being played. Luckily, in the most recent one, he's actually top tier. So, that's good. You get to see that. I legitimately have no idea where this acorn is. Okay, I'm gonna look it up. I hate doing this, but I'm literally at a loss here. Banjo-Kazooie, all acorn locations. Acorns for the squirrel. Okay, nice 2 minutes. Oh my god, unregistered hypercam. Let's go. Chat, it looks like my stream. oh god. Okay, well, it's serviceable. Hi there, bear buddy. He needs 6 more. Oh, he needs 6 acorns. What a greedy bastard. You have more acorns than you have fingers. What's wrong with you? So he's got that one. No, don't collect the inchworm. Savage. Okay, we got all those. There's one. Ah. I see where it is now, actually. That's gonna be a yikes from me, dog. I know exactly where it is. I just saw it. And it's on a little offshoot there. Everyone's about to die. See you later. Grim, thank you for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Chat's been popping off today. Monday is apparently the day to show up. So, yeah, thanks for stopping by. Hank Hill. God damn it, Bobby. You're always playing them god dang video games. I'm gonna avoid that inchworm. If it avoids me too. You know, I don't really have too many like Hank Hillisms. I don't really know what he does, so. You're on vacation this week. Well, that's good. It's good to get a little time off, you know? Hopefully you're able to relax and just chill. That boy ain't right. I actually really like the Hank Hill voice. I'm not stupid. I'm gonna do the right thing. Also notice my Hank Hill voice is real quiet. Bobby? Alright, anyway, here's your nut. Now give me some gold. B, that's all the acorns I need. Here, take this. Take this and I'll see you in the spring. Okay. Sorry, Hank Hill voice. Okay, so we need to do, there's one more spot. I think we're actually done in this season here. Oh! You know, of the sounds of distress of a lot of TV characters, I would say Hank Hill's probably one of the more, one of the better ones. Just, I apologize. No, don't collect the worm. That's my purse. I don't know you. They sell propane and propane accessories. I need 20 Mumbo tokens. What do I need 20 Mumbo tokens for? I already got all the stuff, though. I mean, I do kind of want 20, actually, now that I'm thinking. I don't want to leave on 19. Did I get the bee? Yeah, I got the bee. Don't worry about the bee. The bee has been secured. I have been a bee. That was more of a bean joke, but okay. Ah yes, dead plants. You love to see them. This is one of the better voices, I think. It's nice because it's not really like too crazy. It's just kind of it's a little southern, but not like overly southern, you know? It's just fun. Overall good voice. Well, I think it's definitely like definitely waning. Alright, chat, so I think if I'm not mistaken there is you actually lose oxygen pretty quickly here, so hopefully. Yes, that's right. Swim under there. Icy water takes double the air. Okay. Okay. I know she's... Okay. I know that she's, like, the bad person here, so it makes sense. Oh, shit, I'm getting fucking cold. Did you see that? There was ice on Banjo's wing. I don't think I've ever seen that, actually. I don't usually get visitors in the winter. Okay. Hank Hill's been concluded. Alright, so this will be the last piece of honeycomb we can do, actually. Oh, it snowed yesterday. That's rough. Actually, we were just talking about that earlier. Were you around for the conversation about snow? I've never seen Kazooie's wings get icy like that. I don't know why. My brain is broken because of that, apparently. Does something happen? No, I am... Okay. Chat, not gonna lie, my heart just kind of, that was, I don't want to talk about it. I'm glad it didn't happen, but that was almost shitty. Oh, hi. Cool. Thank you, very cool. Yeah, I think that was a couple, like half a second or so from death there. If even that, honestly. But yeah, being trapped under ice is something that really stresses me out, like the idea of it happening. I don't feel like we can do this, right? Okay, we can just jump up there. I don't know what I was trying to do. Sure. Yeah, I think that's one of like the first times that I've legitimately been like, would you, if you ever had a dream when if you would want to, could you have that guy? That's what my brain did there for a second. What are this? That's what we need the bee outside for. So I think somebody had mentioned we need the bee a little bit later. So that's gonna be very handy. Teen Titan. Oh, wow, my brain said Teen Titans. About maps? I have not, actually. I don't think I have, anyway. Not that I remember, rather. I should say. 82 notes, so we have a handful of notes left. I think I need to kill all these snowmen. An LGR? Oh, what's LGR? Don't bonk, please? Okay. I don't actually know if I need to be killing these guys, but, you know, I'm gonna go for it. At minimum. That is actually not the first time that I've had that, someone say that, actually. There's LGR. God, there's another, I think it was a smaller YouTuber. I mean, he's probably bigger than me, but... So I think it was a smaller-ish YouTuber that looks more like me with the beard. So we're heading back to that chat. Wanna look like that man. But yeah, I can actually get that a lot. I guess I just have like a generic face. Which I suppose some people would find bad, but I'm just like, whatever. It means if I'm stuck in a police lineup, maybe I don't get caught right away, you know? Pretty sure he doesn't do anything, but they might... Ah, yes, he's just left. Mumbo's on vacation. You hairy fool, come back in spring. Man, I keep thinking they're gonna rhyme. Not just call me a fool. That's rude, first off. The guy that paid for WinRAR? No one's ever paid for WinRAR, though. I didn't even know you could pay for WinRAR. I mean, that's a lie. I knew you could pay for it, but who has? That one guy. I mean, I guess if you gotta be known for something, being charitable is not the worst thing it could be. Oh, don't get me wrong, Ember. It's a good face. Just a little generic is all. It can be generic and good. Oh, okay. What is that noise? Oh, that's my baby! My baby bird! He's crying out for his father. Making me sad. Let's not die. That'd be great. I think I'm missing, like, some notes, 2 jiggies, which I'm about to get one of them, luckily. Why did he leave it in the care of a beehive? I mean, to be fair, there's probably not too many problems that arise. At least. It's just a Mumbo token. I don't think it's worth trying to go for. Pretty sure that's all that there is. That's what I'm banking on for right now. I mean, who's gonna come over here and harass him? Does he have any, like, Mumbo paraphernalia that he needs to, like, keep safe? He probably is a squatter, honestly. Actually makes a lot more sense. Also, this poor-ass beehive got kicked out of his house during winter. Oof. Because he was living in there. I'm about to take his life, too. Take your house, take your life. No. Behave. Just need a quick peek. Ain't nothing back there. I wonder if Mumbo tokens are actually worth anything. Like, usually things that are named after yourself are not worth a whole lot, but, you know, Mumbo's doing pretty well for himself. Maybe they are. Okay, we're just gonna chill. We are just gonna chill. I realized that I could fly up here, but I'm trying to be very, make sure that I'm getting everything here. Do we have to beak barrage or beak break the upper one? Oh, I didn't. Wait, he's always had a sleeping partner? First off, the problem I see here is you are in the middle of the bed, and she has no space at all. Like, yeah, I don't think I've ever seen them either. That's weird. But apparently they exist. I swear he sleeps alone. Maybe everyone in the family is named Mumbo? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I mean, that could be too. Like, it's a list of things that it definitely could be. Okay, there's a flight pad up there. You're incredible, honestly. Alright, I'm out of here. I'm not dealing with this anymore. She's the picture in the boat? Wait, what? Bonk. Wait a minute. That's right. She is. I thought it was like an early version of Barry, but we'll have to like see if the color's perfect. But I think you might be onto something actually. That's really interesting. So that brings me to an idea. Like maybe she's like special or something. Maybe she's like an actor or something like that. I'm just terrified at this point. Look, I got 90 notes over the course of what is essentially 4 levels. So maybe she's an actor or something. I mean, that would be the innocent way of thinking about it, but, you know, there's other options too. Right, chat, time to infiltrate. Just kidding. Now we're infiltrating. So certainly this is one of the pieces, right? Yo, this dude's got nuts stashed for days, and the Robin Hood men are stealing them. Stop it. Stealing the squirrel's nuts. I don't remember what his name is, but damn it, stop stealing his nuts. While I steal his gold. But that is neither here nor there. Worry not about it. I don't think there's anything special here, but double check. This seems like the kind of thing that like a switch that you'd hit, but it's not really this game. Nab nuts. I love that name. Damn it, Rare. Why you gotta be like that? It's probably because when I grew up, a lot of times somebody like bullies and stuff would call you numbnuts. Which, now that I think about it, basically means that you're incapable of reproduction, I think? But, you know, beside that, I don't know, so it just, like, brings me back to that. Eerie, mighty eagle at last, watch me as I fly into the sky. You waited until winter so I could watch you do that. Honestly, a little poetic, thank you. Glad, thank you. Thank you for... You could have just saved it on the nest. But no, poop it out for me, please. I guess I never changed his diaper, so that makes sense. Thought it meant you're dumb? Maybe. Wonder what the squirrel's name is? Good question. I still think that it must be like an early version of Barry. Oh wait, Barry's actually was in the Game Boy. In a Game Boy game. Is it Game Boy Color? There's Conker's Pocket Tales. And I want to say Barry was in that, but she might not have been. Well, I have 9 feathers. I'm fine on feathers. I don't need to be risking it. Isn't she a hamster? Maybe. It's a very solid idea. Thank you, very cool. Well, yet again, there's nothing in here, and I've wasted all this time. I'm missing notes. I'm missing 6 notes. Maybe there's 4. Happen to have... You have Conker's Pocket Tales? That's such a random game. I mean, great for you, but I'm just like... I've never seen anyone that's ever even heard of that game. Well, I mean, okay, some people have heard of it, but not very many, honestly. Yo, I'm going to attempt... See, like, it makes sense that it would be Barry, but, I'll have to double check, but I'm pretty sure that, so Barry is usually, like, gray, but my brain, for some reason, I don't know if it's true, is that, that squirrel, whoa, was, like, pink. I guess that makes sense. Oh, sleeping with the seaman. Haha, funny. Yes, I'm 2 years old, apparently. Still love that. in the picture is red. Okay. So that would make more sense that that would be like that squirrel there. I'm at this point where I need to... Oh, I need to just fly up really high, I think. Kind of survey the area. But yeah, so I don't know, man. That's weird. Miss Nabnut. So I wonder if, like, it would make sense to me if she was, like, an actor or something. Of course, they also kind of have to call her Mrs. Nabnut. Because it's a kid's game, and, you know, you can't have them sleeping around or nothing. Oh, funny joke. Barry. I don't know why my brain just went pills here. It's not related to anything. It's actually like a Left 4 Dead thing. But for some reason, my brain was like, just say pills here. Why? You gotta, obviously. Just do it, dude. Stop asking questions. Yo, everything here seems to be relatively cleaned up. Surely I don't need to beak bust... Notes. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Okay. I see what I was supposed to do. I see what I didn't do. Big sad moment, chat. I killed the one thing that was gonna allow me to get up there. Interesting. Those conquer bear can be seen. Interesting. I mean, the wiki's usually pretty good about consolidating this information, so I would tend to believe it. For the most part, anyway. But that's interesting. Stop it. Young man. Right, I'm gonna go get a flight pad. Before I end up just dying immediately. So there's 3 more notes. I'm still missing a set of notes, though. Wait, if I leave and come back, actually, the house will be up there. It's on the internet. I mean, that's fair. I mean, it's also just likely, like, speculation. Why would they go for the life under the ice? Maybe... how did the life even get there, actually? Now that I'm thinking about it. Pretty sure I had to kill something to get it there. Alright, chat. Time to be professional flyers. Also, it is expensive to come up here. We might actually go and use the cheat for more red feathers. No, come on. Why are you like this? Okay. So, I think, honestly, the best thing that we can do is reload the area. Because I'm having one hell of a time getting these notes without... Woo! Watch it, buddy. Pretty sure I gotta... Something's gotta die for me to do this. I knew my bloodthirst would come back and haunt me, chat. I knew it was gonna happen. So hopefully that hive comes back. If it doesn't, then, I mean... Well, we're in trouble. Big trouble, chat. The snowman didn't come back, chat. Okay, great, wonderful. Well, we have 15 feathers. And it's gonna cost me like 10 just to get up there. hoping there's not like a super obvious way to do all this. I mean, this is actually my best bet at the moment. Oh boy. I hate this so much. I don't know why it just stopped working. I can't Talon Trot up there, unfortunately. Trust me, I would love to do that, but there's no... Actually, hold on. I might be able to get it off of one of those weird jumps that I was doing. So let me hop up to the roof real quick. So if I do this and then try to Talon Trot, it doesn't work. Okay. Thank you for bringing that back into my mind. Appreciate that. Because, like, I couldn't do it off of the first one, but for some reason, after you jump onto it, apparently you have a little bit more traction. I'm not really sure what that was all about, but interesting little quirk of the game. Come back as bee. I don't think you can bring the bee here. Also, chat, I'm literally missing 2 notes. So good morning. Thanks for stopping by right when I needed you. Hey, use the invincibility there, buddy. I guess that's good information to have. I mean, this is kind of when I needed it, but we learned something today. If you jump onto a surface, then it's you get a little bit more traction. Surely I'm not missing those 2 notes. Okay, well, I know for sure that I need to go back to the first season, so maybe we find something there. I'm hoping I can find some more, feather. Thank you. You're very cool. We can find some notes as well. So that's where one of the Jinjos was. No, it was in the next season. Yes. Pretty sure. But I think that I know exactly what I'm looking for here. Been wrong before. In fact, it happens semi-frequently. I really need to pick these up now. Yeah. Mumbo's on vacation. Clever, Grumpy. I'm not breaking any damn boulders for you. Leave me alone. What am I, your servant? I don't think so, buddy. Well, plus, I'd like everything should be dead at this point. Well, most likely. There's more notes in the game than you need. It's true. Yeah, I'm hoping to at least collect. Maybe it's not like fully 100%, but I want to get all the notes and all the jiggies and all of the. I'm not going to go for the Mumbo tokens. That's way too tedious in my opinion. But yeah, we're almost there. And then we just got to do Grunty's quiz. Actually, this took way longer than I thought it was going to, by the way. I tried those puzzles in Banjo's house. Wonder if can I just sneak on in here? No, too big. Too thick, chat. Alright, B it is then. It'll be nice to... I mean, using the B is going to be the easiest way to make sure that we have... Damn it. Okay. That's fine. If that did 4 honeycombs, I would have actually thrown something. I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. I'm gonna die anyway. It doesn't matter. Cause I'm an idiot. I'm incompetent. Jesus. All right. That's fine. We bounce back from that. I just gotta get some hearts. Okay. I actually think it might be smart to actively seek health before turning into a bee, because once we turn into a bee, we won't be able to really do anything to get health. So I'm gonna take what is hopefully the smart plan. Okay, One of the Banjo-Kazooie VODs coming? I'm actually working... I worked for a bit on that today, so hopefully they'll be up relatively soon. I'm not taking any chances here. Oh, looks like I won't be taking any chances at all, actually. Okay. Works for me, chat. Are you alive? Hey, you're not alive. But yeah, they should be on relatively soon. I'm hoping to get all of the VODs from the new computer days up relatively soon. I'm just getting like thumbnails and stuff on them. They're all uploaded. I just gotta get them all prepped and good to go. Now give me your life. Right, I'm gonna say probably... Ooh, there's a honeycomb. A dispensary right here. Got the golden notes, or the golden feathers, we may as well. So we're gonna kill a bunch of bees in the process. Because I didn't know you could do it, and honestly it throws me off. Stop chasing me, please. Thank you. I'd rather not take damage over just getting my health back. Great. Okay. So that was all completely just for safety. Didn't probably need it. But maybe? Sage's clone escaped from the lab again. No. What has happened? I would say it's true that they don't make them like they used to. I mean, that's kind of with anything though, you know? I wouldn't say it's like better or worse. I've also had, God, I have like an existential crisis like every day, where I'm like, okay, but like how much of, thank you for taking the damage, appreciate it. How much of like what I really enjoy from these games is nostalgia? Nostalgia is extremely powerful. And then you take a game like, what's the game? Ukulele, which is supposed to be like, you know, like this. And it didn't really do well for certain things. It's just, they're just different, which is okay. Wait, is what I'm looking for maybe like here or something? Mr. Krabs. I've never actually played ukulele. I think the one thing that people had a problem, with was just the fact that it was a bit empty, but I mean, really most games are pretty empty when you think about it. Also, to the moon! Actually right where I'm supposed to be. That's very fair, Bensonator. I would say that is almost certainly 100% true. And well, hopefully there'll be a nice token here. There's the Gingy boy. Right, chat. That is our final Jinjo and our final piece. Oh, wait, actually, it's not the final piece. We still have to go back and get the ones we needed the things for. The boots, rather. So, chat, we'll probably not be able to finish this up this stream. Unfortunately, we're rather close, but we'll have to do it a bit later. I was not anticipating spending the entire stream on this, me boy. But here we are, and finding the last note as well. We ain't out of the woods yet, that's all I'll say. I suppose we could quick save and come back to it, but, you know, where's the fun in that? And I'm definitely interested in playing it. There's nothing really stopping me. I actually own the game, so I just haven't gotten around to playing it. Not out of the woods yet, hey. Aye. Alright, chat, so I'm thinking there's probably going to be a best way to do this. We probably won't find it right away, but if anyone happens to remember some rather tricky note sections, then please do let me know. Problem being, they could be in any of the 4 seasons. So, my eyes were correct. You really like that line, don't you? And fair enough, it's a good line. Got a little Irish on you there, didn't I? So, chat, realistically, the notes are most likely going to be in... Well, here's a nice nausea-inducing spot. Sage, welcome back to the stream. Banjo Bob, me boy. That's a good one. I like that. Smell the smell. The smelly smell. Smelly smell, it smells. Smelly. Anchovy. Sorry, that probably sounded awful. So, realistically, probably we're looking for a bit in the springtime area. Only say that because that's where most of the notes are. But it doesn't seem as that there's any at least easy to find notes at the moment here. I don't think I remember there being any around here. Alright, let's head over to spring. Or rather, not spring, head over to summer. Mumbo's too hot to do his work. And hopefully... We've been here. Also, the voice is over. IRL stuff, that's understandable. I kind of figured, because I know you had stopped by a lot earlier, so... But just in case you left, you never know. You can go fast with B. Okay, this is nice. I forgot you could push B to... B... Faster? Get it, chat? Because I'm increasing my speed? My speed? So it's most likely in, oh no, it's actually most likely in fall, because that's where most of the notes are. Do you want to collect this, please? Thank you. No, don't touch. Actually, while I'm here, there were some notes in one of these, I thought. I swear there was more out here than I thought. But, like, I have to be wrong. Like, I remember there being something out here. Wasn't that just your SpongeBob thing that you always post? Why did it block that? Cannot post SpongeBoy. Big chat. Damn, this bee sounds like it's gonna explode. Calm down. Dude. Oh, I found myself here. Okay, so most of the notes, well, a large chunk of the notes are in this season, so hopefully that remains true. SpongeBob. I like the SpongeBob memes for a while. They're pretty good. Alright, so chat, what we gotta do now is... feathers. No, don't say that. Shadowy wolf. Jesus. Language, young man. In case you're wondering what he said. Maybe they're around the outside of the tree. Where am I gonna find two notes, chat? I'm not gonna go this way. Like, I feel like I did a lot of searching around the tree, so I can't imagine they're here. They gotta be like some random notes somewhere. There were notes around the... Okay, so in one of the seasons there were notes around the bird nest. I'm not sure if I got those. So now I want to double check the ground, I guess. No worm there. Top of the leaf piles. That's what I'm hoping. It's like, it's 2 notes, right? So it's likely not next to any notes that I've found before. So there's a very solid chance that it's just gonna be like a random, I mean, like you said, like a leaf pile or something. But where else are they gonna be able to fit 2 notes? And only 2 notes. I don't know if I checked Mumbo's hut either, actually. Hold on, let me check it up. Oh, on a post-it pad. Clever. Alright, let me in. Stop sweeping. Pretty sure I did all this. Well, I mean, if I'm looking at Mumbo huts, it might be in winter. I think he had... I'm pretty sure I went all the way around. But I don't want to get, like, too crazy going back and forth on ideas. 'Cause that's how you start missing things. Twice. Well, oops. The bad part is I'm going to start running out of health. Like, I've eliminated enough enemies that this could actually... health could be a problem here. Oh, there's one other place that I remember seeing... Hold on, I have an idea. Depending on if it's a seasonal thing or if you can always get it, maybe the beaver's hideout. Because there was a note that not a note, there was a Jiggy that I got from this area, but I didn't have a reason to go back to it until I needed to get the note. So this might be... Maybe it's here? I'm hoping. That's the only stack of 2 notes that I remember, really. I feel like I've been in here. No? Okay, we did that. Good to know. We didn't miss the easy one, I guess. Check every single corner. Sometimes they like to do some tricky stuff with the camera. I'm really hoping we can finish this tonight. If not, I mean, I guess I could just quick save it here. That seems kind of like a cop-out, but at this point, I'm definitely going over, and I'd rather not. Because I also want to remember to get the B note today as well. Okay, I'll leave him for the health, which could be important. So let me double check down here, and I checked around the perimeter of the tree relatively well, so... The best OST, it is damn good. The camera? Yeah, jeez. No, it's, that's why I love Mario 64, like, that much is obvious, but I wish you could remove the camera noise. That would be one thing that, would make that game so much better. Especially when you, like, if you're streaming it and stuff, it's just like, boing, 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 boing. And I'm like, stop, please, thank you. Very, very cool. I like how I opted to go this way again, and yet I have yet to actually make this jump successfully. The baby bitch jump. Damage checked. But yeah, that's one of the things that I'm like, alright, come on now. It's just, it's so constant and it's super loud too. Like, it's surprisingly loud. Can I do anything with this camera, please? We were just talking about you, doesn't mean you have to rear your ugly head. Don't see anything out here. I'm assuming it's here. Because... Anyway. This is where most of the notes are. So it makes sense that he would be here. Maybe I missed him in a beehive somewhere? Is this when you actually steal the... Steal it? Hold on. Or is this after they've packed up? I don't remember for sure. Hello, have you packed up and gone for the day? You know, we had a, in summer you steal it? Okay. I feel like I would have gotten all of the notes. It could have been in summer. Possible. Because I know there's notes in there, but I don't remember exactly, like, I'm pretty sure I got all of them, but I might have gotten them last time too. Maybe I missed the two that were closest to the camera. Always a possibility. I feel like I'm going insane just looking at the same shit over and over again. Wait, are there notes on this house now too? Check the last door on the tree. I believe so. I think I've been in there a handful of times. That doesn't necessarily mean that there's not anything in there. Maybe they're up here. Aim for the water. Well, I know there's no notes up there. Chat, we didn't see any notes up there, right? Pretty sure. No notes? Okay. I don't want to collect an inchworm. There's no reason. I don't want to eat him either. Okay, so I want to do a little bit more exploration here in this season. I don't think it's here. I'm starting to really feel that way. Just because there's not like very many more places it could be. Also, this one has bird instrument. I like how all the seasons have like a different animal-related instrument. This one has frogs too, actually. It also has like a bird in the background. Behind the house and behind Nabnut's house? Maybe. I know that I've checked behind the house in most of the seasons. I may not have checked in this season. That would be a good place for it to be. I would honestly put them. Still can't find damn notes. Local bear dies of obsession from notes. Freezes time. More at 8. I can't believe we spent 3 hours on this already. I think that's the most wild part. I don't remember having, I had a hard time with it, but I don't remember having this much trouble with it. Maybe it was. So the area where we have to find the acorns is it's kind of in question as well, because there's that one slope down, but that's only maybe that's there. Nothing there. Don't know if I needed that. I'm gonna double check in here. Triple check just in case. God, I totally agree. I think I'm fucking insane. Just looking at the same stuff over again, but slightly different. It's insanity. The bad part is, it's not even the last thing we need. I actually really enjoy this 100%, except for this. This is like the worst part by far. It's the only part I really remember having like a big problem with. There's nothing in here, no notes. Unless, I didn't actually check down here. I want to check that little corner thing right there. Just in case. Wait, I'm double checking again. Always posting links, Mike. I love just the solo question mark. So I've been playing a lot of Overwatch recently. I mean, not a lot, but I've been playing a good chunk of Overwatch recently. And whenever something weird happens, whether it be to you or to like an enemy, or you like outplay someone like super hardcore, you just hit them with the question mark. move on about your day. And you know the worst part about all this? Is there a way to get in above Nabnut's house? I believe it has to be winter, because you need to be able to fly. You can break down the thing. I'm only pretty sure about that. I could be wrong, but I think that's how that goes. Not a single note to my name, man. I mean, I got 98 of them. What? That's not enough, damn it. Damn it, Bobby. One of these days, man, it's gonna get its revenge, dude. I'm gonna double check this again. I am so certain there's nothing in here. And it's honestly risky just to be in here because I'm running low on health. Like, overall health in the level. Get up here and get a nice, at least it's an even number. Oh, thank goodness, right? This is not like 73. 73 is like, I don't know, I just don't like that number. It's not even. It's got a 7 in it, which 7 is a weird number to begin with. Okay. It's just weird. It's like 1, but if 1 didn't know that it, like, it's like an ungrown-up 1. It's a baby 1. No, it's an adult 1. Is it a baby or a grown-up 1? 1 and 7 are weird because whenever I was younger, like, I would just draw them like, I'll draw 1 like, brant. But then 1, people would be like, okay, you gotta do brant, and then do the top, which is kind of like a 7, and then the thing on the bottom. I don't know why, 7's weird, man. Okay, well, I am fairly confident it's not here. Leave me be. It doesn't help that this area is like hyper laggy for some reason. And if you love 7 so much, why don't you marry it? Ha 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 ha. Funny joke. So expertly dodged. Okay, so I'm trying to think of a place that I would have gone. That I wouldn't have had to have gone after the death. No, I messed that up. Stop pooping. Stop getting off the bird. Collect the egg. I wonder if it's not these 2 notes here. I don't think it is. Oh my goodness, 7, 8, 9. Funny joke. Maybe it's in summer. I mean, there's another group of 2 notes that I can think of in summer, but I am fairly certain I got them after the death. And they're like right in front of us. No, okay, nothing there. I mean, I do wish that they were there, but at least I'm not the idiot that missed them there, right? Like, that would be annoying. Start checking corners. I can't get in there quite yet. I'm pretty sure that I got the, I'm pretty sure we got the honeycomb. Yeah, because the death was in fall. So, okay. The death was in fall. And you have to have fall to unlock winter, so it can't be in... Well, assuming that it's something that I've missed that I've done before, it can't really be in winter. But I also don't know how well I searched. It just feels good. I was really paying attention. I'm seeing some feathers here, so it's possible that we missed some stuff. goes plip-plap. We'll get there someday. Through sheer force of will, perhaps. Seems like there's a lot of stuff still hanging around, so maybe it's here. Well, the golden notes are good. The golden feathers, rather. I will check Mumbo's hut, because may as well, I'm literally right here. Oh, well, I'm about to take an extra damage too. Yep, that's 3 quick damage, chat. You love to see it. Can you have notes above you, please? Mumbo, help me find some damn notes, dude. Doing the full circle. Okay, nothing up here. Man, if it's like next to a set of other stuff, like other notes, and I just missed the 2 notes, I'm gonna be annoyed, honestly. I have one other place I can check. I'm gonna try the beehive, as well as just generally scrub this area as best I can. I don't think it would be here. Maybe. Pretty sure this is just a shortcut, which would actually kind of hinder my chances of finding it. Oh, wait, this isn't a shortcut. Why did I think this was a shortcut? My God. Bees! No, leave me alone. Oh my God, hat, chat. I found him. Okay, 2 health. Double the health. Oh boy. This level. Yeah, that would have been the end of stream for today, probably. No, I mean, not even probably, just absolutely it would have been. What did I slip off of? Chat, save me. I gotta be playing scared again. Wait, that's life right there. I'm gonna grab that life. Okay, I get them to follow me. They get all mad. I try to guess where it is in this stuff. I end up not finding it. I've wasted the last of my feathers. Cool. Oh, there's one. I end up taking a damage anyway because I fuck around with the bees for too long. Come on now. Okay. Well, I guess we're done here. Just a friendly reminder, chat. If we die, we get to start again. Again. I feel like, did I die? Have I died in this before? I mean, clearly I have. Super chat. Well, you guys give me the strength to pull through, man. Glad I left some health laying around, though. Like, I'm like waiting for it like it's traffic. Like, yeah, oh, yep, wait for it to cross, wait for it to cross. Okay, not here. Surely they wouldn't put it in the grass where I can't see it, right? That would be stupid. Bees! Okay, I'd rather not with the bees, thanks. Appreciate you anyway, bud. Not like hiding under these? No. Yes, pesky killer bees. Oh yeah, we gotta check the hive again. Good call. It might be underwater. I haven't really checked too much of the underwater. I'm just looking to not get hit here, honestly. Okay, I will take this guy for his health, though. Got him. Will the grass be gone in the winter? Oh, I mean, it's replaced by snow. That's the thing, like, I don't know if... I don't recall if, like, there's a set of notes for each area. So, like, okay, if I go somewhere in winter and there's a note there, there's not always a note in that place in the other seasons. Not necessarily. Sometimes there are, and that's kind of the frustrating part, is that you're not really sure what's going to be where, necessarily. But it is a possibility that can happen. So I'm going to go ahead and take these 2 health. Thank you for leaving them for me, Newbornkilik. Alright, chat. Here's hoping I just missed him in here. Talon trotting in a residential area. Fuck. I really had my bets hedged on here. Honestly. Dude. Do we gotta look up a 100% of Banjo all note locations? It won't even really help at this point, because we've seen so many spots. Like, I've been to so many places already. I mean, I guess we did it for the acorn, so it's not that bad, but... Okay, we figured out it's not in... I was very close. Maybe it's in the house? I don't know if I ever actually checked. Okay, it's not in the house. Okay, I have one more place I want to check. I'm gonna quick save here. Ah, jumped. Okay, it is not there. Perfect. Just needed to make sure. We've checked behind the house in every other season, but, I mean, can't say we've looked everywhere if we haven't. Okay, we're fine. That was actually really close twice. No, I'm not trying to. I'm just succeeding in doing it. I said I was gonna quick save. Unless you're talking about what just happened. Fucking camera, dude! That was not my fault. That was the camera. I was anticipating it happening the whole damn time. No notes there. Got any funny things in your house, kid? Do you want to get rid of? Bro, Nabnut's eaten too many acorns. Wait, what? Where's his wife? Like, what's she off doing? I mean, other than the sailors at Rusty Bucket Bay, what are they up to? You got 2 notes in you, kid? You want to eat more eggs? Your eggs are good for you. Okay. Oh, right, because it's not fully built. Okay. I'm just being super careful. He ate them! What? He ate them! Well, here's some health, I guess. I mean, if we need it. Not that I'm going to be like, oh, let's come back for health later. Full health, I don't even need to worry about that. I'm so worried that I'm gonna like have forgotten one of these, and it's just gonna end the whole damn run. Any notes? Okay, no notes, just feathers. Which I do need. We do need. I mean, we're about to scale this entire place. Did I check behind the eagle in all the seasons? I may have missed the first season. Spring? I'll double check there. I'm honestly starting to forget what seasons I've even done at this point. Like, if I'm being real with you. I know for a fact it's not in here. But I will check, even though it is actively detrimental to my health. Are you talking about the "Don't hug me, I'm scared" comment earlier? That was a weird series. It was fucking wild series. It was interesting though. Got an acorn addiction. Oh, sad face. I mean, I guess when you love someone. Although I'd really rather not feed someone's addiction, even if I do love them. I cannot believe what you've said. Jesus. So Weiss, I allowed that comment, and it's like blocked it for links. Okay, sure thing, bud. No bees. You'd think I'd remember they're here. Ever wondered why we're here? Probably just to suffer. Honestly. That's what the Metal Gear Solid guy, that's what they think. Mind hecking off? It'd be really cool if you did that, dude. Not in the mood. I don't want to put up with your shit today. I really want to put up with shit any other day, but especially not today. I'm just trying to play video games, have a good time, and there's 2 notes. 2 golden grass-colored notes that I can't find. And some really pissed off bees. Okay. So we go again. I'm going to check behind the eagle in spring. I have a hunt there. Exactly 2 on the nest in spring. I'm hoping that's right. Because, okay, so here's the thing. Like, I would have no reason to go back there. So this is actually pretty promising. It's like, I already did the bird thing. So that might be where they are. I'm really hoping so. God, I left random bullshit everywhere. There's enemies afoot. Leave that honeycomb there. In case we end up dying. Literally dying. Let's go visit our son. Well, our son's house, I suppose. He, the boy actually moved away, but... Just double checking here. Pretty sure there's nothing here. I think there were notes here at some point, but I don't think... I mean, they're obviously not here anymore, so I got them. Okay. Very promising. Looking good so far. I'm gonna check in the... Oh, no, he can't get into the hive. Okay. Because I think I went... checked the hive, and I think that's about all I did here. So I did not search this area very thoroughly. So I didn't pass the bird nest already, did I? No, okay. No, we're good. Notes. No notes. Oh, geez, the bridge is not very well built here. Camera? Camera? Oh, I could have become a bee, actually. The bee would have been a lot safer here. I should have become a bee, for sure. But, I mean, we're committed now. Just playing extra safe. A posture check. Ooh, good call. Good call on that one. Okay, I see eggs. Doesn't necessarily mean there's not any there. Maybe there's some up. Notes? Oh, dude. So I was pretty sure oh, that's right. I explored with the bee. That's why all this looks so, like, empty. Or, like, not checked already. Well, you know, I knew this was coming. Just a matter of time. Oh, I mean, yeah, only winter's left. That's right. It's definitely a good way to think about it. I'm gonna open up in here just in case. Changes between seasons. You never know. These boys do get smaller. Steal that, even though I don't need it. It will be of the theft variety. Doesn't make any sense. But you know what I mean. Oh, I need to check Mumbo's hut here as well. Again, 95% sure I did that already, but... we hate to miss it. I should probably check the water, too. Oh. Man, it's so unlikely that it's there, though. Like, and not there in the other seasons. It's not impossible. Thanks for your help, chat, by the way. I really do appreciate it. It's been it's definitely something, right? Beating your head against this for so long. Like, I know I tend to do that to myself anyway, but, like, when it's searching for something, somehow it's a lot worse. See, I know there was some notes around here on one of the seasons. Maybe it was this one? No, it does not look like it. Well, anyway. There's a ball here. This is ball. Got him. Notes. Where are you? So, chat, I'm thinking we'll probably take some damage. Okay. Got that out of the way. Now we can move on to the next thing. Boy, stream for tomorrow, though. Definitely, I probably won't be playing Banjo-Kazooie. This is just taking way too long. It's kind of sapped some of my motivation from it, but looks like there's just eggs up here. But we're basically... oh, maybe I will. I mean, we're basically done, honestly. Well, there's that. Beef. I'm gonna check here. Oh, I'm gonna go to the hive, just in case. And then we will move on to winter. Again, fairly certain we've already checked the hive. But I mean, now that we know we can fly fast as a bee. Up and to the side. This isn't a thing, is it? Come now. Yeah, I didn't see any notes. I'm gonna double check just in case. Nope, no notes. No nuts. Hive is on the other side. I guess it makes sense that the hive would be near the flower, huh? That's kind of I never really noticed that as a kid, but it makes sense. Called the rump. The prump. Help, someone has stolen our stuff. Wait, no, I already checked here for sure because we had to come here for the Jinjo. Okay. Winter. It's gotta be in winter then. Imagine, I mean, I guess I should have known we just didn't search winter well enough, but that's what happens. When there's 4 identical looking maps. Weird that everything would look the same, right? That's wild. Speed techniques. Right, on to Winter. So I'm pretty sure I remember there being a some notes around here somewhere. I mean, clearly not here anymore, but I don't remember getting them the first time. Alright, let's just play it cool. Do not spin into me. I don't know what it's meant to reference, though. Like, I don't understand pre-town nut. It's a randomizer check, sure, but, like... what does it mean, man? Also, the way the snow went all red there was kind of creepy. Honestly. Yo, leave me be. I know I just murdered your friend, but you leave me alone. Okay? Whoa, identical? I guess they're not totally identical. But they pretty damn close. Guess we should look under the water, huh? There's no way the masochist would put it under here. You can't even see. That would so be the perfect place to put it. There's no time. Like, you actually just don't have time to get that. I'm gonna choose to believe that it's not there. For now. Because that's like a wild difficulty spike. I mean, you lose really quick oxygen. You lose oxygen really quick. You can tell I've put a lot of effort and energy into this. Brain's like, all right, dude, come on, man. What are you asking for synapses and stuff? Stop, just quit. Get it out of here. There's a chance I missed some in Mumbo's hut, but I'm pretty sure there were some here. Oh, this is feathers. Pre-town nuts. That's true, I don't know how to do a pre-town nut, so... Double health? Yeah, exactly. Well, it's like, I'm not 100% sure because I always got really anxious whenever my oxygen was depleting. Do you automatically, like, do you start losing health after that? Or once your oxygen is depleted, do you just die? So I'm kind of just going for a nice leisurely stroll. Because I mean, if that's the case, the double health might help, but I seriously doubt that's the answer. But it is definitely. I mean, it's a possibility. Wait, I thought I saw something. What did I just see? It was a snowflake. I'm jumping at shadows, chat. Going crazy, man. Oh, you think you pooped, did ya? Well, you'd hate to see that, young man. My boy. Just nut before you go to town. Okay, well, I mean, that makes sense, actually. That is the most logical thing. It's insta-death? That seems right. Like, why would they give you... I mean, I guess to make it a little less... like, a little more forgiving. But I do feel like it's insta-death. Early Nintendo games did not fuck around when it came to oxygen, dude. They were like, you run at oxygen, dead. Mario, dead, instantly. That's still one of the most, like, jarring things in Super Mario 64 is, like, Mario's drowning animation? Not cool, man. What's the name of the area I'm in? Click Clock Woods, I think? No, I don't remember for sure. Yeah, Click Clock Woods. If you're looking it up, I'm looking for 2 notes specifically. So I know that there's one area where there's 2 notes that I had thought maybe was the answer, but that doesn't seem to be the case. So yeah, if you can find a group of 2 notes somewhere in here, well, I'll be thankful. Okay. Oh my god, I about fell off again. Look, the first... I knew it was risky, okay? And I went for it anyway. That's gonna be my fault. I mean, nothing up there. Since we are in winter, I suppose there's a couple different places I can check. Was that the eagle sound? I'm hearing stuff at this point. I did not mean to do that. I apologize. Roof of the treehouse. In winter? Yes. Was that the one that was like covered in snow? The one we were just by? We have done that. Unless, so, can you do me a favor? Can you actually post, like, screenshots of these? Or are there screenshots what you're, like, where you're looking? Or is it something you'd be able to do? Died of old age. Well, hey, that's one way to get it taken care of. Sister, unfortunately, could die of old age. There's some eggs in here. Wish that's not what I need. Let me double check. I want to open up Discord. Just in case something gets posted there. I'll put this here. Like, by treehouse, I'm guessing you mean that one? Literal treehouse? But if there's another one, I'm not sure which one it is. Just checking over here, just to be sure. Some mumbo token. I'm not taking that risk, buddy. Okay, so there's one more thing that one more kind of spot that I'm thinking camera. Do not. Okay, there's at least a flight pad up here. That'll be handy, because I do need one of those. Just actually right here. So this is one of the other places that is a potential? They forgot about her. They were too busy worrying about me. Alright, 2 rando notes here. Eggs. Not more eggs. Where else in winter even is there, dude? It was clearly not there. Shit, I've been at this for literally an hour and a half, dude. I have no idea what these notes are. Behind the house this time? Maybe. I will double check, but I am pretty sure no. On the ledges above Erie's Nest, around a snowman. On the ledges above Erie's Nest, 4. They're under the truck? Oh god. Well, I don't have strength, unfortunately, so... On ledges above Erie's Nest. Pretty sure we got those, but this was the one time that I remember seeing them. I'm guessing those are the amount of notes that you're supposed to have at this point. So if it's like 88, you're supposed to have 88 notes at this point. But yeah, there were 4 notes here. I do remember them. That part is, it could not even be in this season. It could be in another season. And that's just a whole nother can of fucking worms, dude. I'm gonna grab the flight again. And, I mean, we'll make like one more check. If we don't find him here, I'm actually just gonna quick save. See the rock guy under winter? I think so. Answer your question. The problem is, I don't want to go under the ice and die. Well, okay. I have been there. But I don't think they're there. But I've been wrong before. I will double check. So I'm gonna check the house again, just to be sure. There's gotta be like a place that I've forgotten about. I mean, obviously, because I can't find notes, though. In the ice water? That's what I was thinking, like, there's one spot that's just absolutely, like, a completely savage place to put the notes. Which is possible, but, like, whoa! Okay, are there any of them that are 2? 4 in the wasp nest. Okay, maybe I don't know what those are, actually. Outside the spring, okay. Quick save food to the water, yeah, definitely, yeah. 3 on the branch, the wasp nest, tree house. Yeah, I don't know what those numbers mean now, actually. I guess it's the amount of notes that you would have, but it doesn't go up to 100. Outside spring, okay, got those, I know. 4 round in the field. On the roots, 20. On the roots. I guess that would just be like around the tree. On the branch to the wasp's nest. We've been there a handful of times. Tree house. Ledge outside Nabnut's house. That's when it's the half circle, I think. At the back of the field. I mean, I would certainly hope they're just not randomly there. 2 in Naughty's cave. That's the beaver guy. I don't think it would matter that I went there during day or night. Or not day or night, but I mean, I gotta try something. I guess I'm going back into the water. I'm definitely quick saving here, though. I'm not losing the run to fucking ice water, dude. Okay, so we'll check the beaver's place first. Hopefully I don't miss again. That was extremely stressful. Sent the list on Discord. Okay, I appreciate that. Don't think there's anything in here, because there's actually a note up here, usually. Usually get visitors in winter. Well, you're getting one now, buddy. Okay, well. Back in we go. Alright, chat, we're gonna try behind the stump there, and if it's actually there, that's wild. I'm almost certain it's not here. That'd be ridiculous. No, okay. So again, I mean, I guess we could test out if you die. I have a quick save, by the way. This is not Xbox. Nope, you just die. Okay. Good to know. Still stressful, but good to know. Now, this is the OG N64. Definitely not emulated. We would never think to emulate. Come on. There's a bug where you lose notes collected in the intro cutscenes. Intro cutscenes? Like, what do you mean? Do you think... So maybe... I know that there was a... Whenever you hit the fucking... the bird things, they always do a cutscene, and maybe that's actually where all my notes are. So you think maybe that's what happened here? That's possible. Or was that the Xbox version and I'm just being dumb? Well, either way, oh, it wasn't on the Xbox for that. Okay, well that's good. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out a lot of stuff. Also, the Shaded Master, welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I mean, let's be real. I had a quick save there anyway. Geez. Yeah, I've been actually at this for over an hour of when I wanted to stop. So I think we've been searching for like an hour and a half or 2 hours. Jesus. Okay, yeah, I'm actually running out of space on my hard drive, so I gotta quit. Unfortunately, I'm gonna quick save here. Note hunting, indeed. Unfortunately, we will be stopping for today. I'm quick save. I'm probably just gonna find these 2 notes on my own time. I don't want to spend another 4 hours on stream looking for this shit. So, but anyway, the Shaded Master. Sorry for stopping by, or sorry for ending Razor stopping by, but hopefully you'll be able to stop by. Yeah, we're missing 2 notes. You know what you're thinking? They're not with the beaver. But anyway, yeah, so hopefully we'll see you next time. We'll be finishing up this game there. Anyway, I'm Newbornkilik, and I will be seeing you in the next one. I'm out.